Yeah, so I guess like should me or Rebel like count down or something?
Yeah, one of you guys.
Rebel, you
count
want?
down, Adam?
I'll let you take the honors.
Oh, okay, okay. So if we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
That better have been an actual go.
Yeah, I
That
win.
was an actual go.
Okay, good.
You both win, right?
No, it's not an actual go.
Shut up.
Rebel.
So, shall you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Adam TDA. I
I'm
run KH3D.
yeah.
Really?
I'm,
Is that why you're here?
Yeah, I'm Rebel Dragon 95. I did BBS a couple of runs ago. That's what I'm most known for. But I have done DDD as well.
And I'm Atzero, Adam Timothy Zero, whatever, playing the game.
I'm Faye, and I'm playing the game.
In Japanese.
We're so enthused about it.
Faye,
Hey, I
also
am
to
enthused.
tell anyone that doesn't notice, Faye's doing Japanese and Adam's doing English. That helps.
Yeah, this first fight is pretty self-explanatory. You just spam stuff and she'll die eventually.
Ooh, I think Adam just got sub 50 Ursula by
Yeah.
like at 49. That's pretty.
Aw.
That's really good.
Nice, dude.
That feeling when I get a bad fight.
Time for my revenge.
The super awesome random fight is just you fight Ursula at the beginning of this game for no real reason. And then Adam over here is doing what's called a dive, which are basically the going missions for this game. To go to a world for the first time, you have to dive into it. And we tried, if you A rank every dive, you get a keyblade at the end of the game called Dive Wing, which we need for higher magic. So he's going to try to do good on these.
Oh no.
Do well. Superman does good.
Dude, it's fine. Butterfly is the decider. We all know that.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I got the dash. But
Oh,
I
the
still
weird
don't know how I
dash.
did it.
Yeah, it's I still don't know. It looks like you go farther and faster than normal dash, so I'm assuming it saves time. And it always happens with that part if you
Oh
get
my
hit
god,
back.
I haven't
didn't
actually
A-rank.
seen that before.
You didn't A rank?
No, I didn't A-rank his
Well.
first dive.
I
Well,
might be
there-
right.
It's fine, I can just redo it later.
Yeah.
It's faster.
No, I A ranked. I don't know how
Yeah,
I
so-
A ranked.
I
Yeah.
messed up and I didn't have my notes up, so I pulled them up during the dive, and I missed one set of points that I wasn't allowed to miss because of that. So I didn't get the A rank.
I missed like every big star in that. I don't know how I A ranked that.
Yeah.
You're also missing out on 160 money, so.
Yeah,
Ooh,
okay, that
that's-
should be fine.
Yeah,
I can just sell fire.
yeah. The worst.
Actually,
that
no, I'll
happens.
get it from Miku. Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
right.
you will. Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
I honestly, I have never B-ranked that dive, so I always get a spark dive.
Well, let's see. Do you get the optimal? I think you put them way too
No.
far.
Yeah, they were too far away. So you're supposed to finish that fight in 3 dives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they have to be in like pretty precise-ish
If you go off
locations.
the wall the first time, and then if you go off the wall second time, then head back, they tend to fly the same direction, but not always.
Yeah, we should probably assume some people don't know this game, and if you guys want to explain what flow motion is. 'cause
I
they're
explained
gonna be
dive,
seeing that.
so you can take flow motion, Rebel.
Basically, flow motion is like this game's kind of movement mechanic for getting around, and you can attack out of it. With Riku in NG Plus, we use it to pretty much get everywhere, but with Sora, we move around using Super Glide once we get it because it's just faster.
So I got a blue-eyed Meow Wow. We're doing new game now.
Oh yeah, we are.
No.
Like, can we just switch the categories?
No, I got a yellow one.
Ew, silver. Ew.
So for people who don't know, the non-new game plus category, or new game, I suppose you should call it.
Yeah.
It's basically Pokemon. Well, you need a specific stat with your Dream Needle that you first make here with Meow Wow, and it's his eye color. And I got the one you need for new game.
Yeah, you can like use time, like turning it into that disposition, but it can take minutes sometimes. to
It's
change it.
completely random.
Yeah,
Yeah, they change when they want to change.
like You actually need blue eyes with both the Dream Eaters you make, Meow Wow and Komori Bat, for a fast new game run, but that's a completely different story.
Yeah.
And I guess, yeah, so in this game, instead of having Donald and Goofy as party members, you have Dream Eaters. They're more useful, thankfully.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They're-
they actually help you quite a lot.
Yeah, they're actually good party members if they want to be in this game.
Yeah, and the only
Unlike-
issue is they like to die, especially later on. because of,
I think still less than Donald and Goofy.
Oh yeah, definitely, yes, and Donald and Goofy.
Yeah. But you
Like-
want Donald and Goofy to die, so it's
Donald and Goofy can't double your damage, it's fine.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes or so of this game is basically just set up to get the
Yeah.
Dream Eaters we need and the commands we need.
It actually used to be a lot longer, but
Yeah, it used to be like what, the first half hour?
yeah, the first half hour of
Yeah.
the run used to
Now it's basically the first 15 minutes.
be, yeah.
It's insane how better HD is.
Yeah, between load times and less grinding on the HD version, it cuts out more than half an hour compared to 3DS.
Yeah.
And we're
Which is
still
why-
making go down.
Which is why we're using
Yeah.
this version, even though I just got it a couple days ago.
Yeah, and that's literally just because it is the same game, which is you're playing on a better controller now.
And better console.
Yeah.
Is the stream showing 60 FPS? I don't know. Like,
Probably not, because
my eyes are so used to it at this point, I don't know if I can tell,
So I'm
honestly.
streaming in 60 for no reason.
are you streaming in 60, Adam?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Faye, are you streaming in 60?
Nah.
Okay, so Adams is in 60. Stream
But
assuming-
isn't. But this
Assuming
game does
the
run at
Twitch
60.
stream is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just what I was
the
wondering.
Twitch
if
stream
Twitch
is-
stream was.
Yeah.
Because like I'm just so used to playing this game now, like I don't even see the 60. Like when I first started, I'm like, this looks amazing, and then like 3 worlds in, I'm like, I don't see it anymore.
So I guess there's a different delay between me and Faye because my time started earlier.
There probably is a different delay because it's 2 streams.
Yeah,
It's impossible to get 2 streams to have exactly the same amount of delay.
It's not possible.
you're
It's just not
basically
worth it.
tied at the moment though. Like you're
Yeah.
within 5 seconds of each other, so it's okay.
Yeah. It's fine. Adam's gonna lose a minute regardless.
Hey,
yeah.
should've.
Oh, I know when you can do that dive. Just do it with TT2.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
'cause
yeah, then
you
it's
dive
not
back
on
into it.
accident.
Yeah. The accident, the accidental dive.
Yeah, so this is the Riku tutorial fight, and this one wants to you want to do it in 3
Two.
slow motion
2.
or 2? This
Two.
one's 2. Oh
Two.
yes, Swords is the 3. Yeah.
This one's 2.
Yeah, this is the 2. You just want to get 2 in a good spot and hopefully kill everything. I keep confusing the 2 of them.
Yeah, Sora's is 3, Riku's is 2. Riku's is a lot easier to do in 2 because
Yeah, they're closer.
It's not bears that spawn on the second wave.
Yeah, you don't have to
And
be
then
as
it'll fly
optimal
around.
with your positioning. So right here, we're gonna we reroute this to not
Yeah.
grind throughout the whole
Not
run
grind,
recently.
and we're gonna pick up some chests instead.
Yeah, because since we're not grinding in the beginning, we will lack money to buy water barrels to do. But we will show that later. We basically buy an item called water barrel, and we need a lot of money for that. And since we don't kill stuff, we don't get money. So to make up for that, we have to pick up some chests here.
So, Faye got the illustrious accidental flow motion.
But how do you all know that was accidental?
I got Sora's magnet hands. He grabbed a ledge when I didn't want him to.
Oh,
Oh, dude, magnet hands, let's go.
oh, I'm actually gonna get to know what all these chests are now since it's in English. I just
You
knew
get
that.
to know what
yeah.
they actually are. You just know, oh, I need to pick them up to sell them.
Yeah, that's pretty much every command in this game. If it's not Balloonra, Kiraga, or actually, yeah, that's pretty much it. If it's not Balloonra or Kiraga, I don't know what it is. I only know Zero, Graviza, and Graviga off their description.
Yeah, and that's
They have
literally-
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Graviza is 2 lines and Graviga is like a paragraph.
Oh, I didn't actually pick up that chest in my run. I was fine.
Oh, the one. Yeah, you can be fine sometimes. Like water barrels are random.
It's
Yeah.
because I picked up.
I'm playing it safe.
Yeah,
Me
this
too.
rail is basically, you should have enough regardless if you do all this. You can probably skip one or two of these chests and still, if you're lucky, have enough.
Yeah, I just picked up the stroke raid and knocked that around from fantasy, and I was still fine on money.
Yes.
Especially if you have a sale day, you pretty much have to pick up like 2 of these chests.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we
I
don't
never
know if
pop
it's a
up on
sale
that
day.
edge. That was weird. I usually pop up on the right edge of that rail.
So now we sell absolutely everything that we have because none of it is useful.
Yep.
Yes, because it isn't Balloon Route or Curaga.
Yeah, everything goes, and we buy water barrels, which
Oh, you nearly
You'll see
entered
in
the
a little
Hocker
bit.
Monkey fight, dude.
Yeah, that was.
that would have been bad.
Don't worry, it was fine.
That was all planned.
A new strat. It's 3D, the strats change every run, it's okay.
Okay,
Exactly.
so
Wow, yeah, you have 1800, you have more than enough. 22 should be fine.
Juggle Pup was
You
not
only
helpful.
you only need like 20.
Yeah. So this is the best part, one of the best parts of HD.
That
This is
OP.
water, yeah, this is water barrels. And what this is, you get abilities and commands in this game from your Dream Eaters. And to unlock that, you need to get link points, which you get from water barrels, which is a little mini game you play. But in HD, you can just quit out of it. And it ends it immediately, and you still get LP, a decent amount usually, if you're lucky. Whereas on 3DS, it was a 1-minute auto scroller that
And
you had to
couldn't
sit
quit out
through.
of it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
couldn't quit out.
Oh
of
no,
it.
you
had to sit through it.
you actually could quit out of it, but then you didn't get the points.
Oh, I never knew you could quit out of it.
No, you
So-
quit out of it. You just don't get
yeah.
the points.
So they're gonna be doing this for the next like 3-ish minutes, but
Yeah,
that's
it
still
used to
like
be
way
for the next
faster.
like fucking for the next like 10 minutes.
Hey,
I nearly. It was
You-
nearly it was for like 10 minutes originally on 3DS, but now it's like. So it's you
Yeah,
just,
my
those
Juggle Pup
Pops,
LP,
dude.
Yeah.
it was
So
always
for the,
one.
For the Juggle Pup, you have to get 20, so we can get a
Yes.
balloon roll, and sometimes you don't get
They
20.
get like 19. It's so
Yeah.
bad.
The
and
lowest
you-
I've seen is 9 LP.
You question whether to poke it to get that 1 LP or to just use another barrel.
Yeah, because how quick they are now, sometimes it just might be luckier to do a barrel.
Yeah, I just do a barrel no matter what.
I got
Because
18
it's so
on
fast.
mine.
Yeah, remember Rebel, we need to start counting these magic lapis soon.
Oh yeah, I'm counting
Okay.
Alexis.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
doing
counting the
red,
black.
Adam.
Yeah, I'm doing
Okay.
black. Oh man, I wonder if I can actually remember the ones place.
I actually have to math, dude. No.
I always counted my own two, so I wonder.
I
and it was always
I
estimate.
pick one and stick to it.
I would just estimate both, so I wonder how accurate I can be just looking at one the whole time.
I never
like how
counted
yours-
until this run.
I like how yours have like max affinity.
Yep.
Oh man, I wonder how long. I might be a little quiet now because I'm trying to be exact.
Yeah, because we're gonna be counting.
Alright, tell me
Well,
when
And
it's the
if you want to not
280.
count so you can actually commentate, you can do that.
No, that's fine. I can commentate
No,
between.
no,
I just
no,
have to
it's
remember the
fine.
number. I mean, there's not much. We're just. What should we explain here? We have a good like downtime, another 2 minutes.
It's pretty much.
Did you explain what we're getting from each stream meter?
Oh no, we
Oh,
didn't. I can do that. So the 2 magic lapins will be getting a magic boost from each of them. We'll be getting a couple of blizzard screens just because they're on the way. A couple of magic case on one, I think it's 2 magic case on one, 2 on one on the other. Then from the Zudaneki we get a magic boost, 2 magic case and a blizzard boost. And those are pretty
Yes.
much the abilities that we need for the whole run.
We also get the best movement ability on Sora.
Oh yeah,
From
we
Rio
get Super
Dragon.
Glide from Rio Dragon. I also haven't been counting for the past like 3 barrels, so.
I
I stopped counting.
yeah, I'm estimating now. this worked out a lot.
150.
I'll just do one more after this and see what
Like,
I'm at.
I think you're near 200 from where I'm at in the stream. So I don't think you're at 280 yet. Unless,
'cause
you know,
you-
of course there's a delay, so you're probably like 3
I
ahead
didn't
of
see
me.
that
The-
number, that's bad.
The reason on which one, the left or the right one?
Doesn't matter, I already lost count.
Oh, okay. We all just like gave up for counting, dude.
I'm one off.
Don't pet it, don't pet it.
I needed
not worth it.
16 and he got 15. Magic
Oh
happened.
no, dude.
Why you gotta do this?
Why you got to do this to us?
Okay, well. And now we're done with water bells. Unfortunately, you don't get to hear the best music in the game.
Yeah,
We don't
it's,
get to hit
Okay,
la la
I'm
la
good.
la la, dude.
yeah.
We good
Wow.
with yours, Faye?
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Just have to go through and learn everything now. And then from here to the end of the game is basically just fights that we have to do to beat the game.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, we've
it's
got
basically a boss
everything that
rush.
we need. We have got everything that we need from the Dream Eaters after this, and
Yeah.
we no longer have to play with
We
them.
we pick up a couple of chests for some commands, but other than that, it's pretty much just a boss rush. Which is fun. It's basically like 15 minutes of setup and then get to the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw someone ask about different colors. You can paint your Dream Eaters, and I specifically paint mine 2 different colors to tell them apart.
I haven't actually tried painting Dream Eaters in this
Yeah.
version.
I might,
It's the same thing.
yeah.
What, do you just lock paint at them and hope to God it hits?
Yeah.
That
Nice.
sounds amazing.
That's just how it works. You lock paint
Yeah.
at them and hope it hits.
And here's where we equip all of our stuff we just unlocked, which at the beginning is just Balloon Ruz and Super Glide, pretty much.
Yeah. And we used to put Dark Barrier on Riku, but nah, we don't need that.
Are you still gonna do that, Adam? Just to do it?
Yeah, I still equip it.
I still do
Fine.
it.
I'm probably gonna go back to doing it just from Young Master Zane or being really annoying without it.
I never blocked
Whoa,
in that
what's with
fight.
these floating fists? I haven't seen that in like ever.
Floating fist? What's he doing? Wait. Oh, wait. What? I've never seen that,
Oh
actually.
my word, he went into that phase like instantly? What is this? They just disappeared.
Dude, this marathon look. I didn't want to be that cliche where this has never happened.
Oh,
before. I've never seen
dude.
that before, actually.
Oh, yo, Faye, are you gonna kill Char Lobster in 4 Balloomers again?
Oh god, I hope so. That fight has been.
We
Yeah.
still
Destroying
haven't worked
me.
out
Oh.
what you did.
Yeah, I can only assume you got an early Spirit Roar, and we
No,
just missed it.
She didn't get a Spirit Roar, it was insane.
Oh, really? Damn.
And Adam's getting slightly... Oh, that's fine, he died.
Sorry.
I got 2 balloon res interrupted, so it was a slow fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we
Oh,
drop
yeah,
to
that's
Riku
something-
and do the same thing.
Yeah, that's something that does happen in this game. If you basically have no form of super armor on any of your moves, so if you just get hit in the startup, it just eats your command and doesn't come out.
Yeah. But sometimes we can use that to our advantage because they can knock us out of the animation after we use the Balloon Ra, so we can
Yeah.
use another one a lot faster and not have to go through the whole spell the spell animation with slamming them down. Was that Overcast? I don't know what Overcast looks like. I just saw the clear
It's a
leather.
wand. I wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention, so I don't know.
Oh, I just
if
called
it
that
was
one
or not.
Magic Boost. I didn't know that was Overcast.
that's-
That's Overcast.
Do you play this game?
Yeah, I just
Oh,
I
you
just have
do?
names.
Do you even DDD? Like honestly.
We need to bring Connor in instead.
Yeah, can we have a replacement commentator, please?
So, question, Faye, do you use Balloona or Flow Motion in Riku's fight when you drop back to him?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually flow motion until the bear pops up, and then I float, and then I balloon with the bear, and then I think I just go back to flow motion because the bear would take too long. I don't know. That's what just feels fast to me.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure that it matters, but we never really know. with
It's
stuff
just
like that.
balloon rolls are a little. They can be a little wonky in that room for the littler enemies, so I just use it on the
Yeah.
bear.
I can't confirm this, but I think they made Balloona worse than in the 3DS version where they're more likely to pop on the environment.
They like really jitter in this version. They like.
Oh,
they
you
like
didn't kill
jitter when they Oh, did you just get to level 3?
Yeah, you
That's
kill
good.
one. You kill one thing on the way to Hawk Monkey, you get level 3.
Does that give you that magic boost?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
gives you a magic boost. Usually, I kill something inside the. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
He
so
just flew off.
most of the
ramp.
time, it's technically faster to not jump in between each dash, but it's way harder to control your character
Yeah,
if you do
it's-
that.
Yeah,
more
because
consistent
they
if you
tend to have
jump.
they tend to have like a forward momentum, and you can't. They have no lateral movement when they're doing the dash,
Yeah.
so it makes it really hard to hit stuff. Which is why we enjoy using Sora so much in this, because Super Glide it just alleviates all
Yeah.
the issues with flow motion.
And now we're off to fight Hakamonkey as Riku, which is a lot worse of a fight than Sora's because of the room you're in.
Yeah. If your balloons don't pop, then we do have a pretty good fight.
Yeah. It's just there's so much. This room is kind of constricting, even though it looks kind of big, but all the things in it, like the trees and
Nice, you
the
stunned it.
ramp. Yeah, that was a good fight. And your balloons can just pop if they hit certain things before enemies. Sometimes they don't. It's a little random. I've seen balloons go through walls and come back out, but usually they pop.
Yo, that death though. That one
On-
balloon just comes out of nowhere and just kills him.
I personally, the one thing I hate about this fight are the railings in the arena.
Yeah, you can just accidentally flow motion, and then that could even cost you hand phase if you're already had a bad fight.
Yeah, hand phase. You actually have to kill the hands in hand phase. It's really quite
Yeah.
atrocious.
And hitting that giant enemy is hard enough with your balloon rows. Hitting the hands can be pretty hard
It
sometimes.
sounds- No, yeah, no, that sounds really dumb. Hitting that large enemy is hard.
Yeah.
Hitting the balloons, but it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
essentially with Balloonua, you want large open spaces. Anything confined can make the
It's-
fight
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah. Is it time for the deciding? The decider.
I mean, mine was
Yeah.
already decided.
Dodge win.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. Yours is already decided. It's
But to be fair, that's
fine.
also just Sora, even though Zenith's is rough. I think I'd rather have Dive Wing on Riku than Sora if I had to have a choice.
I'd rather have
because-
it on Sora.
It's just because Riku has so many more fights, I feel like it'd save more time just having it on Sora, or having it on Riku over Sora. I messed up.
I mean,
This-
I counterpointed my DD at level 15 and I didn't really notice any damage difference.
So
We're
this
good.
is a one of two dive bosses, if you don't count Chernarog. And this is the bad one. She can do certain moves and move in a certain way that just makes her really hard to hit. Or you have to be really
Oh,
precise.
nice, you got the one cycle, so.
And
Yeah.
if you go too slow or you get a bad fight, you can just B-rank this one.
And you
Yeah,
don't get the dive
yeah.
wing.
Yeah. Or you waste the time to get it, because I'm pretty sure for this one, it's probably worth it to go back in again. Because it'd be, what, 40 seconds? And not having dive wing, I feel, would cost you more than 40.
Oh, and you got the one cycle as well, so you're getting
Yeah.
dive wing with Riku, right?
Yeah, so
I mean, I would hope so.
that's
this
pretty
point-
much, yeah. On Riku, that dive pretty much decides if you're getting dive wing, unless you really mess up other ones.
Because the rest of them are really easy to A rank.
For Sora, it's usually his Buzzer Queen fight, which is way harder than Riku's.
Even though you actually get like 2.5 minutes to
Damn it, I'm gonna
A
be
rank that.
safe here.
Yeah. Did neither of
Want
you
to, but I
do
am.
Rally Shift movement? I was looking at the Buzzer Queen fights all the time.
No, it's not worth it in that room. Are you buying drop me nuts?
I'm being
Just for
safe just
safety.
because of marathon.
Okay.
I'm not.
Wow. I see how it is.
So,
Oh god!
so
Hey,
right
I
here,
messed up. I have to do a dive already. I need to make up time.
so right here we touch the save point so we can warp back, which you have to remember now, Adam.
Yeah.
We warp
Shut
back
up.
here to save minutes, and we also shop. Though shopping this world depends on who's running it. Sometimes someone shops right there, or some people shop right before the fight.
I usually
Well, we
shop
buy-
in Country of the Musketeers, actually. I don't even bother with this world anymore.
So what we buy there is a slow, which we literally only use for pretty much one fight in the entire run, but it's really necessary. So we won't be seeing that for a while. And we used to buy Drop-Me Knots, which kind of resets the drop gauge. It refills it, so you don't have to forcibly drop back to the other character. But with the new route, there's not much danger of dropping, so usually we don't buy them anymore.
It can still happen, but it's
Yeah.
highly unlikely. That was a weird slow motion reaction there.
There's still
You
one
could have flew
spot.
down.
Yeah, there's still one spot where
Yeah.
you can be a ranger, which is in the Travis Town 2 as Sora. Because if you've gone a little slow on Sora or get unlucky, I guess you can still get close to dropping there.
Yeah, Vebo, that behavior happens if you do a dash when you're next to a pole. The game will kind of lock
Yeah.
onto the pole for you and drag you towards it.
Yeah.
So I use that on purpose, though.
Yeah.
This game has some. Flow motion reacts weirdly with some stuff.
Yeah. This game in general has some weird things that it does. Like we have to be on the lookout for early spirit roars that could just randomly happen just for no
I
reason.
love early Spirit Roar, dude. Like the level 5 Spirit Roar. Like, let's go, right?
Yeah, so
My favorite-
did you guys explain like when we're supposed to get Spirit Roll compared to
okay.
getting it early?
You get Spirit Roar when your Dream Eaters turn level 13, which is around
Country of the Musketeers now.
Country of the Musketeers. And this entire route that we've done is based on getting our Dream Eaters to give us Spirit Roar. Basically, from that point in the game, right to the end. Because our damage is really high throughout the first cycle of Worlds through Traverse Town 2, and then it slightly drops off in Country of the Musketeers and Simply Simply. So basically, so like Spirit Roar just makes everything fast.
Yeah. It basically doubles your damage.
Yeah, what Spirit Roar does is it doubles your damage for 10 seconds.
10? Oh wow, that's a lot longer than I thought.
That
It's
wasn't
like
that great
8
of a
to 10.
fight.
It's like 8 to 10. You can't, like, if you get all the support boosts on, like, all your Dream Eaters, it lasts for, like, 20 to 25.
Jeez.
Lasts for a long time.
Yeah, if there was a way to get support boost easily, we would go for it. But
I'm considering it.
Find a way.
We've
there's
everything
like
in-
no early support boosts in this game.
There is. NetroCat has it like right near the start, and you can cheese the link easily with like a
Oh,
quote-unquote
that's-
glitch we found in HD.
Oh, fuck glitch.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either.
There's a little glitch where if you open the spirits menu and open their ability board while you blink and then cancel a link, it like immediately gives you link back, so you can just spam for.
Oh, it's like that in the 3DS version.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
I thought you meant there was a glitch to fill it up quicker,
Yeah.
because that would be the main issue.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
the only
that
thing
would
is
actually be the
cats
best thing
don't
ever.
fill it fast at all.
I was thinking about routing a cat in for like in place of Tsuneku. I was like, it's like this thing, because I was trying to test its dual link, because I didn't want to look it up or whatever. I don't know if I'd even find it. It took me like 40 minutes to fill that up.
Cat
Like, it
duel
was-
links are always the DDR
pretty
one
bad.
anyway.
Hey Faye, Guardian Bell.
Yeah, Guardian Bell.
Oh, yeah,
Shit.
oh, yeah. Oh,
We're
no,
not even out of
Ninja
light
Kingdom.
cycle yet. God, Adam.
I know, I'm just saying it now.
Okay, it's a common thing of runners of this game to forget to change their keyblades.
And by
But
man,
runners, he
do it.
means me.
Yeah.
This slide cycle is gonna be so boring compared to my last run.
Yep.
Please say it's done it again.
No.
No,
it's-
we would have noticed by now. Oh, man.
So, light cycle pumping.
Yeah, so this is a mini game you're forced to do as Riku when you go into the grid at the start. And we timed it to be what, like 50 seconds or a minute faster or something?
Did you guys time it? I
Is
didn't
it
know.
faster? Has anyone
I thought
timed
one
it?
of I thought you guys timed it.
No, we
No?
never timed it. We just
Oh.
assume it's faster.
So we do this, I guess, because we assume it's faster.
I love this game. No one knows anything.
So,
None,
yeah.
none of us have cared enough to time it.
I swore one of you told me you timed it like
No.
years ago, but I guess not.
None of us did, unless you guys did.
I
guess-
never timed this. I just
Basically-
trusted you guys.
The
Yeah.
thought is that it can't be slow, right?
Yeah, it can't be slower.
It might not be faster, but it's not slow.
So
Yeah.
we do this because we think it's faster.
Yeah. You have to do like what, 2 laps and then the game goes, oh it's fine, you can move on now.
I'm not sure. I just memorized the enemy spawns, and I'm like, okay, I got this spawn, so we're just got that. If I memorize, I
Y
mean,
until it finishes.
Yeah, I just press buttons till it's done, dude.
if I memorize, I mean, I remember like the very last one. And I'm like, oh, this one's here.
The last enemies that spawn is like a flying dude, a bike,
Yeah.
and one of those big like,
Things that fly
Flying
by.
things.
Yeah,
I don't even know what half the stuff in spawn is called, so.
they're
Outside of light
enemies.
cycle.
I don't know
Outside
half
of
the
light
enemies.
cycle.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't know any enemy's name in this game that isn't
They'll
a
call
boss
it the
that isn't-
worst enemy to fight on level 1.
Yeah, because they will
Oh, yeah.
pretty much insta kill you. Because they combo you pretty badly.
Yeah, they just hit you twice in one combo and you're just dead.
Yeah, the only names I bother remembering in this are important ones I either have to kill, I have in the new game file or are bosses, which I guess you can consider important things you have to kill.
Yeah. I've seen Japanese English come up a few times in chat. If you want to see why Japanese is faster, watch the final boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have confirmed Japanese is
We have
faster.
confirmed Japanese is actually faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there is no, there is like one scrolling.
No,
text
don't give it
box
away.
in this
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
There's,
yeah.
like, one scrolling text box
Oh,
in
yeah.
this game, and that's in Country of the Musketeers.
Yep.
And if anything, it saves a frame to play on GP.
Yep. It's
No,
way
that's
faster.
bad.
What did you get a bad pattern?
I got a bad pattern.
Oh no.
Was Comanthus being mean, or did he go behind me again?
I love it when he just runs
Oh.
away, dude.
It ran away and then went behind me. Yeah, that sucks. This is a completely random fight.
Oh, it happened. Oh my god, it nearly happened to Adam as well. But he killed.
Comanthus can do 2 attacks if you don't count him switching in front and behind. He can either run up to you and just hit you a lot, which is what you want him to do, so you can hit him with your lasers. Or he can just stay really far back and run through you and throw discs at you, which is bad because your lasers barely hit him when he does that.
Yeah, you have to like jump and hope like one of them will hit him.
So the closest thing we have to a sequence break in this game, where instead of walking forwards, you turn around.
Oh yeah, dude.
There, I
Yeah.
put Guardian Bell. You
Are you
happy?
Are you both going for a golden wall?
Of
Yes.
course.
I suck at that, dude.
I do
I-
too. I'm gonna lose time to Faye on it.
I'm
No,
gonna lose time.
I always
I-
get it. Always.
But it's a
Every
marathon,
run.
so I have to show it.
Technically, I am 100% in it because I did it twice and then got it both times. I just had to go back down because I didn't do the reality shit.
Because you didn't do the reality shit. Like, oh yeah, let's go.
It's
Yeah,
like, why-
He still claims to play this game.
yeah.
Welcome to speedrunning this game where even the runners don't know what's going on.
That's why I love
we
this
just-
game. It's always just giving you something new.
Yep. Every run, there's basically a new route.
Yes.
Something has changed.
Someone will suggest something and we'll be like, oh, let's try it. And then,
It'll end up being faster somehow, maybe.
yeah. Yes, no, maybe.
Let's see. So what's next? You did the force fight, and now it's just running to
It's time to
Mantis.
die to the guns.
Oh yeah. So
Please. Cage
this-
Fan is too.
Please get expanded.
So in this game, there are certain mini games in every world called reality shifts that you use on the environment and enemies sometimes. And we've used it a little bit already, but this world's is pretty nice because you have to use them on these cannons, and the cannons can hit you, and they can even stun lock you for a couple.
And they
seconds.
don't always give you the reality shift.
Yeah.
Oh, also, does that happen in JP where like where like when you activate a reality shift, it like eats a command?
No. Is that really a thing?
That's
Yeah,
that's the thing.
It happens like 80% of the time for me. Sometimes
Yeah.
I get lucky and it doesn't. But
Oh, wow.
Most of the time it
In
will.
English, it like eats a command, so
Someone
have
was
to, like-
talking about that, but I didn't believe him.
yeah.
I've
I've
tried
done-
different timing, like holding triangle and then circle or circle then triangle both at the same time. It
Yeah.
almost always eats a command.
It never does, unless we it doesn't eat it, and if it successfully goes off, like we can accidentally use a balloon run instead, but it never
Oh, no,
eats commands.
No, it just straight eats a command in English.
Dang, English is sounding worse by the second now.
Other than that, it's good, right? So,
Are you-
Oh,
like,
that was a bad cannon.
oh,
are
I
you-
didn't eat one there.
Are you gonna do
Yeah.
the? Oh yeah, it's not giving you the reality shift. This sucks. Are you gonna do the thing where you flow motion off the glass before it disappears to save frames?
You can do that.
Yeah, and if you have
Oh,
flow
Adam.
Well, there's my answer.
yeah. If you have full motion when you're falling, you don't have to air dash at all. You just end up on those stairs. So it actually saves probably a second or two, because air dashing is really slow.
Oh, there's
thank God.
the answer that we were looking for. He didn't get it.
And Square did a really good job at porting this game, with because instead of being lazy like they could have and just remapping all touchscreen to touchpad, they actually just reinvented a lot of mini games in it, like these reality
Yeah,
shifts.
they
are-
basically changed everything.
Like, some of
this
these reality
game.
shifts are like completely different.
That one isn't. That's like
Yeah.
one of the ones that isn't. They got rid of like 2 of them.
Yeah.
They got rid of the bubble one, and they got rid of the line one.
Yeah, the ones in the world never was are the ones that I prefer the 3DS version.
Yeah.
The rest of them.
I hate the ones in the world that never was, because there's some that you just straight can't do in 3 hits half the time. If like
Yeah,
you mess up
unless
one.
you sit on it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a fun room. I forgot to do when Adam was in it, but Faye's in it. This is a fun room where, to be really optimal, you can get all the way to the end without falling out flow motion. But it's pretty hard in some of the spots because of how the railing is just low enough to where it can be hard to hit with your flow motion in some places.
Nice, going into commanders with no health.
It doesn't
Right.
matter because 3D heals you.
Oh, right. I was gonna save point heal. I forgot about that.
Yeah, this is a great thing. When you go into bosses in this game, it heals you. It doesn't heal your Dream Eaters because this game hates Dream Eaters.
Dude, the one issue I have with this game is like when you press retry after dying, your commands have to recharge fully. It's
Yeah.
like playing BBSJ. Like
That makes the higher difficulties really hard if all
Yeah.
your healing commands are on
you pretty
cooldown
much
for the
may
next
as well
while.
press exit battle on the high difficulty.
That makes the end fights for Riku really hard since it's like 3 bosses in a row. If you continue, you have to do them all again.
So
know.
Commantis is like one of the only bosses that has a hard HP gate. When it gets to a certain health, you have to use the reality shift to be able to do more damage to it.
Oh yeah, you should have talked about commanders. You just spam
Yeah.
balloon and use the gravity shift.
Yeah, it's a weird boss.
He's
Some
one of the
bosses in
only-
this game is weird.
He's like the only boss in this game with like a hard, like one of pretty much
Adam
with
said
a hard
that.
HP thing. Yeah, like Adam said. But
Which can make the fight nearly an auto scroller.
Command, it's so bad, dude. Because you're always like one believer down if like you mess
That's
up.
why, yeah, something to prevent that from being an issue is making sure you're hovered over a command that's on cooldown already. Use a
Yeah.
reality shift. I'll be doing that a lot in the world never was. I'll make sure I'm on Kyoga since I don't need it.
Yeah. Like especially, like it's just one of the more annoying things about English.
I assumed that was an issue in the Japanese version as
No,
well.
no.
I'm kind of upset about that now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard about it in chat.
I was
or something.
I was mad when I used a command and it did that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, someone was saying in the chat. I think it was one of Faye's run or something. I was watching someone's run, and someone just talked about it. And I was like, I thought it was crazy. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Talking about what now?
The commands go on cooldown when you do reality shifts in English.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, reality shifts will eat a command about 90% of the time.
yeah. It's really, really annoying.
You just gotta make sure you're not on an item. Like the guy said he always did it when he was on Drop Me Knots. I was like,
Oh,
that
that
sucks.
must be annoying, dude. 'cause
Yeah.
You always throw. Oh, you would throw the item, dude.
I wonder if the item would go off then, or if it just goes on cooldown.
No, it just goes on cooldown.
Because if it just consumes
doesn't
one without
use
using it, that has to be terrible.
It doesn't actually use it. It just puts it on cooldown.
God.
It's like coming out of D-Link in BBSJ.
So are
where
you
it
gonna
just
kill?
puts stuff on cooldown.
Oh, I'm thinking of Sora. I was like, are you gonna kill something? But that's Sora, not Riku. So this is the first world that's extremely different between characters. This is Prankster's Paradise, but for Riku, it's basically just Monstro. But it'll be different for Sora. Like Sora's Prankster's Paradise
Sora
is extremely
actually
different.
long. It's actually
Yeah.
really long in Sora's. It's like a 10-minute world.
There's not many worlds. I think there's only 2. Like this one in Country of the Musketeers, or not Country. It's Symphony of Sorcery. I think those are the only. Oh, I guess the world that never was. Yeah, there's 3
Country is
worlds.
also different in that, like, Country has different areas that they visit, but there is
Yeah.
some overlap.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Sora has Sora actually has like a couple of really long worlds.
yeah. Riku's are mostly just boss rushes for the most part.
I don't know why they felt they need to give Sora some really long, like.
It makes sense for Prankster's Paradise because he needs the experience for Traverse Town too. With
Yeah,
boss
Yeah,
rush.
yeah.
because
Oh, if we
Sora
didn't
doesn't have many force fights. It's a lot of Prankster's Paradise where he gets all the XP.
Well, Riku gets all his XP from the Triceratops and from
Yeah.
Beagle Boys. This room is so annoying, dude.
Yeah, they put some thought into the lengths for these characters for their EXP.
Yeah. But even though we still finish this game at like extremely low levels.
Oh, yeah. So Mikito just put in chat why it probably is a command, because in Japanese, you press the command in the, was it the attack button? Yeah, the attack button.
Yeah.
And you can't use a command when you attack, but English is the jump button. So that probably makes sense. Hopefully they patch that out with patching.
With patching.
Yeah, patching cage is a thing. So Adam's fighting
This is a
boss.
bad fight. This is not
And-
going
Oh,
well.
he DM'd.
And
Not
this
like this.
boss is not a good boss, because you can have an amazing fight here where he pretty much doesn't move, and you get his reality shift, and hopefully after his reality shift he just falls over for the rest of the fight. But
Yeah,
sometimes he can just say no to all that and just run around, which
DM,
can eat up.
like,
Yeah.
like is that he'll DM and just go around the room and find him. Let's see
Well,
if they fix him in.
I don't- Is that considered his DM? Because he can actually do a move where he goes to the very end, put lasers out, and spin around. I thought that was his TM.
Well, that's like his DM phase. I call that. Like I've never seen more than that of this fight, even on like high difficulty. Because he barely ever does it. Because if you get the reality shift, he just falls over and dies.
Hopefully. Sometimes he doesn't fall over and do the reality shift. So he can just decide not to, or he gets up really fast.
About time I got a good char.
Oh, the double reality shift. Let's go.
So,
As he started DM phase, oh no.
so after
and
this
then-
point,
Nah, if
Then
you
he falls
reality
over.
shift as he
Yeah.
starts the M phase, he falls down anyway. It just takes a long time.
and at this point we drop back to Sword to do his ring 1 of the worlds. Did you have enough drop points to give him a magic gain?
I don't know.
No. You don't get enough on VQ.
You don't? I thought you did from the force fight in the grid. I thought you could if you're
can
lucky.
get
I
I
was
guess I didn't
too
pick up enough
off.
then.
Yeah.
You can get enough, but it is actually extremely hard to get enough.
Yeah. So I'll explain that. When you drop in this game between characters, because that's what dropping is called, when you switch characters, you get this menu screen. And when you kill enemies and do certain things, they can drop things called drop points. And you consume drop points to give bonuses to the characters on their entire life cycle of that drop before you switch characters again. And we pretty much the only thing useful to us is magic gain, which gives us a huge boost for our magic damage, which is Balloona. But you can also get things like items or commands, and the rest of your drop points turns into money if you don't use them.
So the amount of obstacles I've hit while diving today is pretty
Pretty magical.
I'm still getting used to dives in this version.
Oh, you just went straight into that bell, dude.
Yeah.
That bell was like, no deal, dude. Yeah, I think the dives are actually easier in this version, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
they would-
Just,
they would-
just because you're not playing with a 3DS.
Yeah.
Like,
they're a lot easier. Like I remember on 3DS, there was a couple of dives I had some trouble with, but this one they're not really. Other than buzzer
that comes
swings.
with, butterflies, but butterfly is much easier now that like you can actually match properly.
Look at that pseudo Neku Blink Ball. I wasn't even close to getting comment.
Oh,
I
that
know,
sucks.
like, I've noticed that you're barely ever close to getting.
Well, Faye, you have it right. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't been paying attention at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have
Honestly,
it.
when do we ever pay attention to anything that we do in this game? We just press triangle. Yo, did you just get a water barrel drop? You want me to? You want
Yeah.
someone to explain the collision magnet
Oh,
strat?
yeah, you have it. You have it. Wait, is that?
You guys gonna talk about? Oh,
wait.
somebody's asking about it. Okay.
Are
Yeah,
you
someone
one hit
asked
off
about
on that Latin? Because it's not blinking link.
Nah, there's just a delay like that.
Okay. I was like, that has to suck if you were literally one hit. So Faye's gonna use a dual link, which is a thing in this game. Wait, you can.
It's your limit.
You can skip the cutscene. Oh my god.
You didn't know
Yeah.
that?
No.
Do you
Do
play
you
this
even
game?
Play this game, dude.
So what a dual link is like when I'm saying it's a limit.
Oh
For
my
Sora?
God.
Auto appeal, please.
For Sora, you
Casa, can we switch our commentator, please?
for Sora.
honestly.
For Sora, you get some like usually like a limit, like it can be Comet, Ragnarok. Sometimes they're not as impressive though. But for Riku, you get a command style like in BBS, which is not really useful to us in any way.
Some of them are actually really cool. It's just
Yeah,
in a
they're cool. It's
speedrun,
just
they're just useless. Oh, also this fight's annoying. You can die here really easily.
yeah. This is
Please.
Right,
you have
thanks
to.
for reminding
Who
me.
dies here?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't die here
Adam,
anymore.
you're like the only person who like hasn't died here.
No, I haven't
Yes,
died
I
here yet.
definitely
oh, no, I
have
did.
not died here. I did not die here 2 runs ago at all.
I died here once because
I've died here before.
yeah, it's really easy not to die in HD now because you can stagger the wheel flowers since you can stagger enemies in HD now. If you just do 1 or 2 hits into a balloon row,
It
they
should
pretty much
die.
insta die. Yeah.
It should die. It doesn't always die, but it should die.
Also, since you're Sora, you can see Super Glide.
Yeah. So here's Super Glide, and it's very fast and very easy to control. I guess I should
It's
say.
also the reason I never go back to playing New Game instead of New Game Plus.
Yeah, making this file again, and it's like the first time in years I played Sora without Super Glide, and it's really annoying.
Oh no, Super Neku's low on health. Dude. Oh no.
Oh no. Whatever we do, it's Super Neku.
If Super Neku dies, what'll happen?
I guess we lose a magic haste and a magic boost.
We lose 2.
Oh, that's right. Well, I mean, yeah, actually, if you did both lappings fully, you would only lose 1 since you have an extra 1 if you did both lappings all the way. Because... Oh god. Did my Discord sound just come up? That sounded really loud for some reason.
Nah.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. It sounded
was
like an
like-
echo for a second.
Oh,
That's why
I was like, why'd
"Ugh."
you stop talking, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, like, you just like...
It just echoed for me because someone added me asking me DDD questions for some reason when run. But yeah, I'll just make sure that didn't pop up on Discord, so I didn't know if I had to mute or not because it sounded very echoey for some reason. Anyway, so in these rooms that Adam's in, there's these like weird things spewing miasma, but it tells you to kill them, but you don't actually have to kill them to advance. All it does is make you your drop gauge deplete faster, which doesn't matter to us at all. So we pretty much just ignore them and go through. It makes your screen like really like blurry sometimes, and it makes your dream eaters I think confused or sleep. But like I said, we just kind of blow through that area, so it doesn't matter. And then this is Wargoyle. Yep, you can talk about Wargoyle.
He's just gonna use balloon,
Yeah.
and he hopes that he's gonna dash at him and fall over.
Yeah. And this is, at least for me, I've never gotten the reality shift on this boss for Sora, ever. I've never seen it in any case.
Same.
It's like because the round shift goes around the outside of the room.
Yeah, Wargoyle can do some things, but what you want him to do is do his little combo hit, and then he just kind of falls over and sits there. Because
Yeah,
you can pretty
get,
much
like,
kill him if he
3
does that.
balloons. Get like 3 balloons as well. You doing that, and then he'll get up and do a ring of
Yeah.
fire.
And he's also the only boss in this game this early, that might do some damage to you. Most bosses don't really hit you much, other than maybe Charclopster as Riku. Though it is entirely feasible to die to Charclopster as Riku if you get unlucky.
So I'm gonna try something.
At any point in this run.
I'm gonna try something that I hadn't tried before with this dive. And see how it looks.
Oh god.
Worst case scenario, I beat Rank and have to do it again.
The worst case scenario, you just do it again, right?
So, you might notice we're doing a different order in the worlds for Sora. We're going to Prankster's Paradise before the grid. And that's because in the grid, we only fight the final boss of the world, which is Rinsler. We don't get any EXP or anything in that world. So by going to Prankster's Paradise first, where there's multiple fights, we can go fast. We can get more levels and more damage to do Rinsler faster.
Hey yo, a route change that I came up with. Let's go.
We also don't get any new Keyblades that are useful until like 4 worlds from now.
Yeah,
So-
we're
Yeah,
stuck with Guardian Bell. Remember Guardian Bell?
Yeah, because Guardian Bell has like is like got a really high magic stat.
Yeah.
Oh well, or whatever you did worked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what did you
yeah.
do?
Using the magic at the end instead of on the large powers of balloons. It's basically just like it didn't change the speed. It's just how to do it.
Yeah. So this is probably the longest world in the run, isn't it? Pranksters is
One of them.
Country of the
One of them.
Musketeers.
Country of the Musketeers is longer. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
it's like 12 minutes before 12, 13 minutes.
Yeah, this one's like 10 minutes, isn't it? Or 7?
Yeah, it's like 10.
I didn't get frozen, guys. Take it.
Oh. Well,
Well, I guess Frozen won't be sung. Someone had to be a
No.
party pooper.
Still got a chance for me to get frozen.
No, it was only for Adam. You ruined it.
No! I
Everyone's
say it's
going
for
on
me
about
too,
how I
so it's
always
for me
get frozen.
too.
Dude. I always
So
get
at-
like destroyed by just a little
At the very beginning of this fight, the Ghost Sabakis will use a Blizzard attack that has a fairly decent chance of freezing you, making it where you're stuck in an ice cube and can't move for like 5 seconds. And it happens to me fairly often. You could just move at the beginning of the fight and it's not an issue, but I'm too lazy to do that. So instead I tank it and hope I don't get frozen.
well, let's be honest.
And
Those things
I
are just
didn't
Jack
this time.
Frost. Like those enemies are just Jack Frost from Persona. That's it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
they're just Jack Frost. I just noticed that looking at them because I never looked at them like too hard because I'm too busy just killing stuff. I'm like, oh look, it looks like Jack Frost and he uses ice moves. So yeah, what we're doing here, like, we have to like chase down Pinocchio, and for
Different
some reason,
coloured Pinocchio.
different color Pinocchio. I wonder why.
Yeah.
And then I think it's Pinocchio clone.
I haven't watched the cutscenes here in like forever, so I
Like, I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure Kate told me it's like a Pinocchio clone or something.
I got frozen.
Piclonium.
Oh no.
Yeah. And we chase him down, then we go to a force fight, which is a force fight without your Dream Eaters, which still doesn't matter unless we get a glitch, which is an aerial Spirit Lord. And this is a fun one because the bears can bounce and knock you in the air, and since we don't have aerial recovery, we have to fall down, which can take some time. It's basically like back in KH2, VV clones, if they hit you, you're kind of sitting in air.
I like how that guy just punched you straight out of Balloon Rush.
Yeah.
Well, did you get
That'll
frozen
happen.
twice?
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, now they're bodying you.
Not
That's unlucky. Oh,
a good
nice. You got healed though, that you're laughing healed you.
fight.
Yeah, so we have 2 Donald Ducks in our party, since Magic Lapping can learn Cure and eventually Cure.
Yeah.
There's
But
a
they
chance
still
that
don't
either of
heal
them will
you.
cure us.
Yeah, they're still pretty bad at healing you.
Yep. I mean, but I'd rather them use Spirit Roars than heal me, so...
Oh, honestly, yeah, just because you can kill stuff faster.
I forgot I had Super Glide for a moment.
Oh, I've done this a couple times where I'm like just going hard, and they'll start flow motion.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize
just
how
like,
much
am I
health
playing-
these guys had.
Just like, am I playing Riku?
Yeah, so I needed to hit level 7 though, and I was doing it on a group I hadn't tried before. I didn't realize they had that much health. I would have just used Balloona to begin
Yeah.
with.
Because Adam just recently noticed his EXP, like yesterday, I think. And
Yeah.
you're basically one enemy off at this point from getting a magic boost, which can speed up the next 2 boss fights immensely. Because, like, each individual stat in this game actually makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's how we can finish the game at such a low level.
Because your magic stat is it's very high.
Your magic stat compared with, like, partnered with like magic boosts and high magic stats that some of the people make in this game, makes it so you can finish the game at an extremely low level while doing damage equivalent to really high levels.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if you mentioned the level specifically, but we finished the game with Sora at level 13 and Riku at level 15.
Yeah, those are the optimal levels, along with the Dive-Wing Keyblade, which has 1 more magic than Counterpoint. And like I said, that 1 magic makes a huge difference.
Wow, I've never seen reality sets in this fight before.
Oh, yeah, neither have I.
You got a reality shift in this fight?
I got a couple.
Yeah, I barely see reality shifts in force fights.
And
Just because
hey-
usually you just kill stuff really quickly.
Adam,
So-
just like I said earlier, just get level 7 in the fight, easy.
You killed more flowers than I did.
Yeah, because I've
Yeah.
switched from going after the last big flower to just going ham in that room because it gives me larger odds of survival in my experience.
Okay.
So right now Adam's fighting the chill Clopster, no relation to Char Clopster, obviously.
And
But,
I just sit here and wait for the fight to end whenever
Yeah.
he wants it to.
This is
Yeah.
a really, just like the Comantus, this is another awkward fight where he can just end the fight pretty much whenever. We've seen him, at least I have seen him end it when he has still like a bar and a half left.
I've
And he
seen him
just
end it
ends
as
the
soon as
fights.
he enters this phase.
Really?
Like, he just went into this phase and it ended.
Yeah. So he can sit here at 1 HP because you can't kill him yet, or you can just be lucky and he pretty much ends the fight really early. It's
I've
a
had him
little
land on
annoying.
Monstro as well, which is hilarious.
And then what we do here is we do a reality shift on Monstro, and then it unfreezes him, and you ride him around on a balloon. It's
There is-
pretty interesting boss story.
Yeah, the only issue with it now is there's no chance of the glitch.
Yeah. Back on 3DS, there was a glitch where you wouldn't see this cutscene we're seeing right now, and you would just see a freeze frame. And then
Well,
immediately
it wasn't a
boss
freeze
hits.
frame. Like,
Oh.
Sora was still moving.
Oh. That's
Yeah,
what it was?
the camera was just focused on Sora instead of going to where the cutscene was happening. Because the cutscene's happening in real time. The camera just wouldn't look at it.
Okay, so
Funny.
now that Faye got through it, there's actually a cutscene if you're bad and you don't like flow motion correctly in that room. You can get like a 15 second.
15-minute
Yeah.
cutscene.
Yeah, rip run. You get a 15-second cutscene and you just have to watch. But interesting enough, there's one of those in the post office back in Traverse Town, but they seem to have removed it from HD because I have not yet. Unless it's in a really precise location, I have yet to get it.
I need to remember to do the dive when I get back to Travel's Town.
Yeah.
I shall remind you, do the accidental dive.
I did that by accident because I wondered what that first option was. I was like, what does this say? It's like, oh, it's dive.
Like it always is.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Because that was my first time like going back into a world or something. Because I forgot about warping too, because it was my casual playthrough making the file. So I didn't like do all the
Bye,
speedrun
Suda.
strats. I went
Yeah.
around and stuff. So it was my first time re-entering it.
get like destroyed.
Are you gonna risk ending the fight or are you gonna revive him?
I'll revive him. God.
So here,
Get up.
Adam's on the second boss of drops called Bralamari, or dives, like we call them drops. This one is very, very easy. He does not move around, so you can hit him for free. So it's pretty. There's no fear in this one like Buzzerfly is. But each character fights one of the bosses one time. So we'll see Bralamari again on Riku later on, and we'll see Buzzerfly again on Sora later on.
Yeah. Bralamari with Sora is honestly one of the easiest dives.
Hello? Are you gonna
Yeah.
end it, or are you just gonna sit there? Thank
No,
you.
He's doing laser.
It seems you both got the same luck. He's being really mean.
Is he just sat there not doing it? Oh, I did it.
I love how the camera's pretty much the same because of how he landed. The camera panned out and then it just stayed in the same position. That was pretty great.
Oh, yo, the easy 8. The easy 8 rank, Adam.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this health on Magic Lapin and Tsukuyo Neku at the moment.
Why
Yeah,
are they
they-
at 1 health?
Just check.
Well, maybe Rinsler might body them.
Oh, nice.
So one really cool thing about ramps in this game, you can just super glide up them. So we don't have to do the flow motion grind on these rails. And we just super glide up it and then down it. And this world in Sora is pretty straightforward. Like I said, you don't fight anything here except Rinsler,
No,
so he's just
there are
gonna
no fights.
yeah, he just runs pretty much straight or
You
super
do
glides
have to
all the
get a
way to Sora.
chest.
Yeah, you get one
Yeah,
chest
yeah,
and
yeah.
you super glide there.
you grab a balloon or a chest, because that's all we need.
I guess it kind of makes up for pranksters being so fast that the grid is pretty much like, what, like a 2-minute world or something, 3-minute?
It's like 6. It's like 5.
Really? Oh, well, longer than I thought. I
Yeah,
was
because
estimating.
you've got a minute and a half for Brawler Mari.
Oh, well, I don't count the dives.
That's part of the world, isn't it?
I count the dives as their dives. Just
Pure
like the Brawler Mari
Stemio.
too. Here it is. Yeah, the world's the world. So this is where he's going to grab the red balloon chest in a second. He just needs to do this reality shift and then goes into a certain box car, or whatever you want to call these things. And just grab the chest.
It sounds like a train, isn't it?
Solo Salem. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, so these are like shipping containers or something. What are those things? Giant like metal containers are called, or kind of ships. I don't know what those things are called, but it's basically those.
Cargo
There's a balloon right
crate.
there.
Cargo crate. Yeah. There's also cannons out here, but they don't do anything.
Yeah, they can't do anything to you. These super glide is too fast.
I'm just gonna do this so I don't have to cure them during the boss fight.
Oh, just throw it out as soon as it comes off cooldown.
Yeah.
In this room that
I doubt they would take much damage from Winslow, but they would still have that low health going into Travelers Town 2. So I'm also
Which-
yeah, they
Which
can
I
die
honestly
there.
don't want.
So this room that was kind of hard to get through is Riku if you want to do it nice and optimal and fast. You just kind of super glide through. Sort of.
Nice and easy.
Yep. Don't have to worry about your height or anything.
I got the bad opening with Winslow.
What did he do?
Either he'll
snipe
use
you?
either he'll use a range attack or a physical attack. The range attack, which is what he used, interrupts your first Balloona.
The snipe. I hate that.
It can interrupt 2 of them if you don't let the second part go through and just try to spam out the next Balloona.
Oh god. Yeah, Rinsler does some really cool attacks though. Cool. I mean weird. He like does push-ups for some reason. He has like flips. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
Just, like, no one knows what he's doing, dude. He just goes in.
You got the.
You should also never see him turn the room upside down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like that. That means he hit you out of a bunch of ballooners, or like you just didn't get good damage.
It was the Ballooners, my damage was fine. I just got a lot interrupted.
Either or, but yeah. I've seen it before because I didn't realize level 7.
Alright, who's ready to waste a minute?
Nice.
Yeah.
Here's your chance to catch up, Faye.
Yeah.
Working on
He has
it.
to. Yeah, Adam has
Oh,
to do the dive here again because he B ranked it the first time, which isn't the biggest deal because it's a pretty fast dive. Oh yeah, that happens in English too. I see.
Yep, it's the
What?
top slot.
It's so weird.
It's like on the 3DS as well.
Yeah, it was top slot on 3DS.
Well, no, it's I mean, where it sends you back to the world. Like you just went down to Travis Town, but then it sent you back, and then you had to go do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been doing that to me. It only does that on Travis Town, the world that never was. I think it has something to do with the ends of the world map, I guess.
That's not where I usually get that fast glide, but okay.
Yeah, it's usually at the really long path of, I don't know what to call these things, cards? I don't know.
They're like panels.
It has something to do with you getting hit and interrupted mid-glide, or mid-dash. Like, I don't know really what causes it.
Okay. I
See,
took
now-
that safe just to be sure I got it.
Yeah, this one can
I
be
don't wanna do
sneaky.
that again.
Like, I B ranked it once, and I was like, how did I B rank this? I thought I did like
Yeah.
exactly the same. It's pretty annoying because in the HD version, it doesn't show your points. If it's a point, because every dive has a goal. Some are kill enemies, some are get points, some are more exact, like kill a certain amount of balloons. But when you clear the goal, it doesn't show the goal anymore. So for the ones where you have to get a certain amount of points, it'll just say clear. And to A rank, you have to get above the clear. So we kind of have to just wing it to get A rank.
You like just have to know what you have to do.
Yeah. So that's why the first one can be a little sneaky, because if you miss a couple things, it actually can be kind of close.
Yeah. You didn't get hit out of the balloon from the slide.
So this is an interesting fight.
Really?
Oh man.
Oh, did you get silenced?
I got silenced after I used Comet.
Yeah, so
I
this
haven't been silenced in this fight for so long.
this is a really interesting fight because of that. You can be silenced, and it only goes away when you kill that enemy, right?
Yeah.
I've had to
Yeah.
go away without killing it.
It must. I guess it does have a time limit. Usually you have to just kill the enemy before it goes away, and when you're like this, you can't use commands.
This is really bad.
Yeah, you can lose a lot of time to this fight because of that.
I normally, my old strat was to hold on to Comet and use that in case I've been silenced, but I haven't been silenced in months, so I just stopped killing. And
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of the beetles that silence you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they shoot, like I saw it hit you with something. Yeah, they shoot a little thing at you and you can be silenced from it. It's pretty, it's really bad if that happens. You lose a ton of time.
I haven't had that happen.
I think I lost like
For so
45
long.
seconds to this fight when I got silenced once, so it's around there, depending on your luck, I guess. If you kill it fast or not.
If we still had to get portals, I would have to use a drop me not.
Yeah, like so this is the only time in the run where you probably are even close to in danger of dropping, is in Travis Town 2 with Sora.
What is my drop bar even at? I'm not paying attention to it.
You're good. You're like toward the end of the yellow.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're definitely fine.
And Pseudoneku's still really low on health. He's just trying to kill himself. just
Wow, what's with all the silence lately?
Jeez, you guys have been
Oh,
unlucky.
did
That
you
only
get
happened to
silenced
you.
as well?
Yeah, that only happened to me once. So
I hope
far in
you
my
held on to
life.
Comet. Did you at least learn from my mistake and hold on to Comet?
Yeah, but it didn't change anything.
Yeah, he also. God, bad with that now. I don't know why. He also got silenced immediately.
Comet only does half the health.
Yeah.
It still
Oh my
helps.
God.
So, Adam's in.
uh,
So Adam's in. There's many names for this fight.
What
But
happened?
take a guess.
He died.
Oh, did you get,
Yeah,
did you get
so-
destroyed?
so this is a fight in the 3rd district.
One of
where
us
we
was
have-
going to die off that attack.
Yeah.
Oh, he tackled you! Oh
So-
no!
In this fight, we refight the three bosses we already fought. We fight Hakamonkey, Wargoyle, and Charclopster in that order, and it's very, very easy to die in this fight because of the damage they do. And the room is very small, so you really can't like get away from them.
These guys are like the secret portal variants of their things where they just do so much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I normally wait to cure until now, when there's no boss on screen.
Mm-hmm.
But so I was playing it risky. If I hit him one more time, he'd die, and I could cure them. But he
Yeah.
got his attack in.
I never died the Hakamonkey though, but Wargoyle is the scary one.
Oh, yeah.
Wargoyle can easily kill you. He does a lot of damage, and he does a lot of damage fast. So usually Hakamonkey whiffs his hits, or he just I don't know. He goes around and doesn't. He's not much of a danger. You can still die during him though. But Wargoyle is very accurate and does a lot of damage.
Someone mentioned about physical damage boosts. Yeah, because you don't focus on it, you don't get any attack boosts. The PJs you use aren't useful. So, so
Yeah,
our physical
I'll-
damage is atrocious.
Our strength stat right now is essentially half of our magic stat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty useless to attack unless our commands are on cooldown. So he just killed Wargoyle, and now we're gonna see Charclopster. And he's a little different than before. He's a little smaller.
You might say he's tiny.
Yeah, so we call him Tiny Rick. If anyone's seen
Tiny Rick!
Yeah. If anyone sees Rick and
Oh,
Morty.
I am changing my split name to
Yep.
Tiny Rick.
Please
Fight.
do.
That's what we do. That's what we're all doing. It's all called Tiny Rick.
Tiny Rick fight, dude.
Yeah. So we call this fight Tiny Rick because of
Let
it's
him
a
out.
tiny Charclopster.
Let him out. That was not a dance.
Yeah, he's pretty okay. Like he doesn't do much damage and it's far and few in between.
He also has an attack that he can use that
Bad
does
luck.
no damage, and you can just elude him for
Yeah.
like a good 20 seconds without interruption.
He pretty much has 3 attacks. He can hit you, which
Damage is so good right now, Faye.
okay, I guess. I mean, it can be pretty bad if he only does it. He can shoot fire into the air, which comes down as little discs. Or he can do the best attack, where he kind of just stands there and does kind of nothing. Like, it makes your Dream Eaters go to sleep, but that's about it.
Yeah, it
can
increases
focus
your
on
drop
it.
gauge.
Which
But
doesn't
because our
matter.
drop gauge doesn't matter in the speedrun, it's
Yeah.
useless.
And
So
because-
I was
Yep.
9 DP off of a magic gain too.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I've been starting to run
You
around
thought
during
about the
force
dive for a
fights.
second there, Adam. You were like, should I do it again?
No, I just paused it though to be safe.
So now this is Riku's version of Travis Town 2, which is a lot... I don't know, is it shorter? I'm pretty sure it's
Faye.
shorter.
You had overcast.
I did.
Oh.
That's
don't-
why you're doing so much damage. I'm like, wow, this damage is incredible. Oh,
Wow,
right, that's
Gino.
why.
Yeah, so I
You
don't,
did,
think we,
dude.
I don't think we talked about that. In this game, there's weather that changes depending on if you drop or if you revisit a world. And one of them is called Overcast, which increases your damage by a lot, like what, like one magic boost amount
By
probably?
25%. It increases
25%.
But it also increases the damage you take from magic by 25%.
Which isn't a big deal for Travis Town 2, since
Yeah.
everything pretty much hits you physically for the most part. Unless, of course, Morgoyle's fire somehow counts as magic,
I think that is magic.
which would explain why he does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That would be weird if he was some like weird split damage.
Oh, and now Adam's coming up on what we think is the best EXP grind in the entire series.
So this fight also has like a couple names. This is the EXP packet fight. This is, you get a lot of levels. Like, pretty much every other one you kill, or everyone you kill, you pretty much level up.
Really?
And you'll see we're getting closer. Our magic weapons are at level 11. At level 13, you start using Spear Roar consistently. You can get very lucky and the game can just glitch out and give you an early Spear Roar.
Oh,
but
you got stunned.
it's extremely rare.
So I'm not sure when it happened, but I had 2
Really?
magic weapons out on Riku.
No.
That was probably why Sudaneku didn't have comment ready.
That might
and,
be it.
And sometimes, usually what I'll do is I'll kill one of those. You got stunned twice.
Oh, that's unlucky.
I'll kill one of those Chef Kairus just so I can get to level 10. It doesn't really matter.
What does level 10 give you?
Magic.
Magic.
Oh, well,
Oh, does
it
it?
does matter then. If level 10 is magic, that kind of matters if you kill one enemy.
I think it gives you magic, but like,
We'll
Actually,
see.
I don't know. It might not.
I don't know. I usually do it just because it secures 14, and you've only got to kill like 3 things for it. You just kill the 3 little chefs that spawn in the.
Well, we'll see. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Does anyone
Basically,
know what
the,
magic boost looks like in Japanese?
EX
Anyone
route.
know what magic looked like?
the XP route in this game is still very underdeveloped.
Yeah, we've kind of just recently switched to like portalless outside of like Country of the Musketeers.
Yeah, we used to do portals like throughout the run, but we figured out that at certain enemies in the Country Musketeers give so much EXP, and you can kill them so fast that it's insanely faster than just doing portals throughout the run, because portals actually take a lot of time, because you have to initiate them, you have to sit there, wait for the enemies to like show up, then you have to fight them, and then it has a little like load zone after the fight ends. So it's actually a lot of time for portal.
Like, to put it into perspective, on my 3DS PB, I lost 1.5 minutes in one of Riku's worlds just because I decided to do like a portal.
Yeah.
But for now, we can forget all that for a world.
Yeah.
Yay!
So
Best
this
music.
is- yeah, so this is Symphony of Sorcery as Riku, which has the only dive boss outside of the dive in the whole world. They almost got through the whole game without doing that, and then they go.
They almost got through the whole game without doing that.
They almost did.
I
and
like
then
that.
They decided to throw it in at the end. So it's an auto scroller fight for the most part, unless you want to be a little safe, which you probably should because it's very easy to die during it.
No,
And
I'm
it-
always risky here.
Oh really? I go real safe.
I
and
go
just
fast.
boss fight. Because
Isn't
I've
that what
died in that fight
speedrunning
a
is
lot. I've died in that fight a couple times, so I
I
started
don't know,
going real
Faye.
safe.
People run new game for some reason. Shots.
The shots got fired, dude.
And apparently with PS4, the copyright and trademark, it's gone or something, because VODs used to be muted here because the music.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming.
I'm low on points. Oh no,
And-
I got it last second.
And so far, no VOD has been muted that I know of, and I'm assuming if PS4 can just direct stream it, it's not a problem also.
Yeah. Oh, you got that right at the last second there.
I did.
And this is one of the reality shifts that's different in HD. It used to be, if anyone's ever played like Osu, you would just like touch the touch screen on the 3DS and move it around depending on what appears. Now it's more like Guitar Hero where you just press it when the little thing, like the circle gets to the input.
Oh yeah, we're actually gonna pick up some commands that I'll believe
Yeah. So right there, Adam just picked up, I guess you can tell what it is since it's English. He picks up Zero Gravisa, right? It's Gravisa, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Gravisa. It's the game's magnet, basically.
Yeah. It basically, you'll see what it does later, but it just drags enemies in like into a little circle above him, which makes the next world a lot easier.
Okay, time for me to waste a couple minutes and let Faye catch up.
Actually, I'm almost there myself.
Okay, time to waste a couple minutes to pull the lead.
Don't wait a couple minutes.
So right
Whoa,
here
I didn't
is-
know you could do that.
What?
Dang, I found a new route through that screen.
Wait, what did you do? I want to see this. I'll think so.
Oh, I just went straight up instead of going around over to where Lord Cairo
Oh.
is.
So what Adam's about to do, or at least attempt to do,
I'll do
is-
it eventually.
Eventually.
right here you get to do the reality shift, and then it opens the path, and it expects you to like walk up there on all these leaves that are appearing, but that's slow, so we just climb the wall.
What do you mean we? I don't do this.
Yeah, I started
Because
doing
you're
it,
not
so it's fun.
fast.
Yeah, it looked fun, so I
suck
started.
at this
Hey, I
game,
got it.
honestly.
Yeah, so
Oh, nice. You're
we
better
just
than me
slow
already.
motion up the wall, but anywhere above this little line of leaves, you
Oh
can't
my
really
God.
touch the
How
wall
did I-
because they don't want you to do this. But if you do it right, and I guess get a little lucky, you actually dash over the wall and end up on top. But
I
and
can't
so it
make
saves a
this
lot of
jump.
time.
That was confusing.
Yeah, so it saves a lot of time.
What happened? I didn't see.
Oh, I guess I failed the
Oh,
reality
yeah.
shift even though I didn't. I don't know. Game is weird.
We also do that again. We do
Oh
something
my god,
similar
you couldn't
again.
get the flow motion started.
Yeah, I think I was too low to the ground, so it kept putting me on the ground instead of going.
Yo, have you worked out how to save the frames on the animation of that yet by failing some of the reality shift like you did on
It
3DS?
depends on which reality shift pattern it is. Some require you to do more than others. So for now, I don't take that chance. Because you can save basically like partial seconds on each of these reality shifts by failing a couple of the commands and only getting 3 fireworks instead of 4. However, it's not as obvious as it was on the 3DS version how many you need to fail. So
Yeah, I think it depends on the number that you actually have to input, because
Yeah.
I failed
Failing.
2, and I'm pretty sure I failed 3 before, but on certain ones, if I failed 3, it ends it. Or, doesn't end it, but it fails it.
That feeling when you can't get your own jump.
That feeling when you can't get golden wool.
So right there, Adam, like I said, you can read it. He picks up Ice Barrage. Well, and we use that once again, we use that in the next world. In conjunction with Zero Gravisa.
Yeah, if you remember Magnet Ice Barrage in like DDS.
It's basically the same.
Yeah.
And so here is the dive fight. You fight Chernobog. And it's an auto-scroller fight where you hit him 3 times and the fight ends.
So my depth perception is bad. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, it's...
Little known fact, this is like one of the only fights where on level 1 you do the same damage.
Yep.
Without any extra effects added on.
This is also the reason why we do this world before we do Country of the Musketeer, is because it's an auto-scroller fight and your damage doesn't matter, like Devil just said. So the world is pretty much the same regardless of the way we do it. So we want to get down the way.
Yeah, because we don't kill anything.
Yeah, because we're also extremely under level for this world. So if you fight anything here, even with Balloonra, it will take a very long time to kill it.
And
So-
didn't like you say earlier that like Balloonra feels weaker.
Well, it feels it like
It's not as consistent with killing
yeah.
stuff. It's
That's
more
what I was
likely to
looking for,
break on the
consistent.
environment.
So he's now in the final phase of Chernobog, which is, in my opinion, is the only scary one, because it's just hard to see stuff, honestly. Like, he throws everything out. There are these phantoms that can drain your HP. He throws all the fire pillars out. He throws fireballs at you. He sets up like walls of fireballs. It's just hectic, and it's really
I
hard
didn't
to
get
see.
any good phantom patterns. I got grabbed on all of them. Because whether the phantoms spawn or random, and if you're lucky, they stay on one side and you can get by without getting grabbed.
I usually just like spin around with like the defense thing when they appear.
Well, like I said, there's holes you can get through, and sometimes they don't hit you, or sometimes it's only one. And the phantoms are the scariest part
So
of
much
it.
damage, yeah.
They're the scariest part of this one because you actually take a good amount of damage. Because I don't know if any of your stats matter in this fight. I don't think so. Because the fire, when you hit a fire, you take a good amount of damage, and the phantoms.
Yeah, I
you're
don't think
unlucky, can
stats. I don't think stats are applied in this fight at all.
No, they're not.
And the phantoms can drain you.
As I said, this is like the one fight on level 1 where you do the same damage without any extra effects. It takes 3 hits regardless of your level, regardless of the.
Okay, guys, time to save 3 minutes on my PB.
Yep. No, in Adam's PB, he failed this dive because in HD they added a thing to this fight that I guess I'll explain when it happens. But this is the longest dive. It's like 3.5 minutes basically. It's very long, but it's very
I
easy.
didn't notice anything.
Oh, you'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I'll explain when it happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But
You say when it happens as if I'm going to let it happen.
I
kid.
meant when it gets. I meant to when it gets to that phase. When it gets to the phase.
Yo,
Hopefully
it will
doesn't
happen. He has no faith in you, dude.
They make the fight a little more annoying. I don't even want to call it harder. It just makes it more annoying. It's one thing they changed about Ralamari too. It's in the second half of the fight once you kill him like the first 2 parts. It happened to Cage Fan too. And that's where I learned it happened, so I started getting a little scared when I fight this because I'm like, I can B rank this now.
My only like gripe with this fight is you cannot two-cycle the second phase.
Yeah, we've gotten close. We've gotten real
it just
close.
doesn't let you do it.
Yeah. This is basically all the dives are more or less auto scrollers, even the bosses, if you do them right, I guess. But this one is probably the most auto scroller. So right here, this move, he just shoots out like a giant light. And back in 3DS, it didn't matter if you got hit, but on HD, if you get hit by that at all, he closes up and you can't do damage to him here, and you have to.
Oh,
add
that's
on
an
the
HD thing. I didn't even.
Yeah.
I saw that happen to him.
If you take any damage during that attack, he immediately goes into the next phase, and you can't damage him.
Yeah, so it means you can't get anything.
Yeah.
This fight takes too long.
Because for some reason, afterwards it takes him like 30 seconds to let you attack him again.
Yeah, ever since I saw that happen to Cage, man, I've been always scared during the 3rd phase because these first 2 phases, nothing happens. But on the 3rd phase, he starts moving. Wait, did the rocks just move in the second phase?
Yeah, the rocks moved in the second phase. I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I was really confused. Like, as I was explaining, I'm like, this is happening differently than I even
Yeah,
used to.
that the game really wants me to fail this time again.
Usually the rocks don't move in the first 2 phases, but on the 3rd phase they start drifting, and you have to drift with them when you get hit.
I think I did too much damage in the first phase, and that's what caused it.
You might
Like,
have.
I killed 2 orbs when I normally don't.
I've killed I just get so annoyed when you can't two-cycle this guy.
Yeah, because you get very close.
Like if you can get to 1 hit left on one of the ults, and he just won't let you kill him.
So that's basically the last dive that might kind of be scary for diving, I guess. I mean,
Riku has 2 now. Oh, Riku has 2 now. That means you got to deal with people
yeah. I say scary, but as long as you're paying attention, it isn't. But it can happen now. That's why it's scary. That's the only reason why it's scary. It can happen. Especially if it can happen during the 2nd phase, because I probably wouldn't have been paying attention during the 2nd phase and probably would have gotten hit just now if that happened to me. So this is where we start killing things for EXP, because this role gives you a lot of EXP. And so I don't know if you're going to do it, but usually I kill the things right in front of the opera house because there's some good stuff there.
Oh, and just make sure you don't put zero gravid gut on here either.
Yeah. So I've kind of routed EXP for Riku, where you kill the things in front of the opera house here, and you do one portal. But even though we said portals are really slow, that portal gives this enemy he's killing right now called an Aura Lion, which gives a lot of EXP, and you fight like I think 2 or 3 of them in that portal. And if you just kill those two, like do those 2 fights, you have enough EXP to get to level 15.
Also, Aura Lions are actually really annoying to fight.
Yeah, they can disappear and reappear, but they give an insane amount of EXP.
Ooh, almost fell out the shop again.
Oh, rip collision magnet, dude.
But sometimes the portal doesn't always spawn, in which case you have to kill some enemies in the world that never was. But it's not the biggest deal because the boss fight in this world is kind of random. So that lack of one magic could make a difference, or it could not. It depends on your luck in that fight.
Yeah.
So now I have to hope for that portal to spawn.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just have
kill
to
it.
kill extra enemies later.
Yep. I don't know how many tigers I have to kill because it's been a while since I haven't gotten that portal. Even though I've only gotten it recently, I've gotten it 2 runs in a row. So, and that's when I just started routing this EXP.
Yeah, because portals are complete RNG.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, aren't there like 1 or 2 that's 100% though? Yeah, I know.
There's that one, Francis Paradise, but yeah.
Even the one, okay, you got it. It scares me when I see that empty spot because they
I
don't
got
spawn
COG interrupted though, which is...
Yeah. So he should be safe on EXP now because he got the portal, which is good. I still have yet to route EXP for sword though.
I'm still gonna kill the 2 Aura Lions next to the Beagle Boys to make
Yeah.
sure.
Those usually die for me in general. if I'm remembering
I
correctly.
usually try and kill them. I move backwards specifically to make sure they get caught.
Okay. Faye also got the portal. That's really good compared to Milo.
I never get portals.
Yeah, I've only, like I said, I've only gotten it the past 2 runs, and before that, I've never seen it on HD. And I think I've done 5-ish runs so far, along with my casual playthrough. So that's like, what, 4 times I went through this room without ever seeing it.
That Ice Barrage did a lot of damage to those guys.
So once again, these miasma things are back, and you don't have to kill them. And this is the Beagle Boy fight, which is the second EXP packet fight, basically.
Yeah.
Each Beagle Boy essentially gives you 1 level. I don't know if it's exact, like, or if they actually do, because I don't pay attention to anything that pops up in this fight. But I'm pretty sure each Beagle Boy individually gives you 1 level. They give so much EXP, along with any of the little things you kill in this fight. And magic weapons have now hit level 13, so we should start seeing spirit arrows. Usually I see one, yeah. Usually I see one like this before I even leave the room.
Thanks for mentioning that, so I knew to replace.
Switch, yeah.
I do not remember where I'm going.
Yeah, with this route, oh, you use the D-pad, so now it's the command deck, which is annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're really lost.
When I was playing BBS earlier, all I wanted to do was press L1 to reset the deck.
Whoa, I've never gone through this like room in that path before.
Oh, you haven't
this-
seen the path that I found earlier?
No.
Oh.
I haven't tried this yet because I'm bad at video games.
Yeah, I'm bad at this strat, so
Yeah,
I
this
just go
path
into
is
victory
awesome.
now.
I love it.
So, this is a new strat for this fight where you want to get them near each other, like in this little like box. I don't know what to call that. It's just blocking the other one. And there's a spirit roller.
You
And you
also
wanna
don't
kinda-
want to let COG get interrupted every time you
Yeah.
try to cast it.
And you're supposed to use Zero Gravisa here, and it groups them together instead of
okay.
killing them individually.
It's my
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
I just need to play it safe when back farther away, but trying to go fast.
Oh, did anyone see what?
Stolen Spirit Wolves.
Yeah. And that's level 15, so we're good on the XP for Riku now.
Yeah, Yeah, like Faye just did. Oh, was that Spirit Roar? Yes,
Yeah, so for people watching Faye, in Japanese, the Spirit Roar is the one that you're seeing that's like really long. Because the magic weapons can use 2 abilities, Drain and Spirit Roar. Drain, I think, is like 3 or 4 characters, while Spirit Roar is like 7. I've never counted. I just see the long one, I'm like, I got Spirit Roar.
It's the one that says Spirit Roar.
Yeah,
It's
come on,
the
guys.
one that says Spirit Roar.
Just learn Japanese.
Yeah, just learn Japanese, dude.
Or just play the English version.
Or just play the English version.
It's
No.
now confirmed. So this is Holy Moly, and it starts off with him spawning somewhere completely random, and you have to go find and kill him.
Thanks,
and once
guys.
you do enough
This is
damage,
random, okay.
yeah, and once you do enough damage, he starts the
Ooh,
hand phase,
That's
which
awful position.
you can either kill the hands or you can just sit up here, and it's pretty much what, like the same time or even slower to try to kill all the hands. But eventually, it doesn't matter.
Silver.
Yeah, so
I have not seen him go back there for the longest time.
Same.
So Faye here got a really bad spawn. Any wall spawn is pretty bad, and there's some wall spawns that are just even worse than normal wall spawns.
So the map is supposed to blink to show you where he spawned after the hand phase, and either it didn't show it or I just missed it.
Oh really?
Going
I
to assume
just
I just missed it.
I
But-
just run around mashing rock on it until I find him. And after hand phase ends, he spawns somewhere random once again
Thanks,
because it's a fun
guys.
fight.
I need the Spirit Roars right now.
And what you want to do is you find him, and you can actually flow motion off his nose, which stuns him for pretty much the rest of the fight for us.
Yeah, like it takes
We
like
kill him.
2 or 3 ballooners after that to kill him,
Yeah.
depending on how early you just hand phase.
I
And
killed
you're
him
seeing-
with one.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I
Oh, did you get a
usually
good
kill him
phase
with
one
one.
somehow? Wait, did you get Spearer here, or is this that much damage?
I got Spirit
No,
Roars in
you-
the hand phase. It's just I got really
Yeah.
good damage in that one position I got. That's
Yeah,
actually
so, like,
a really nice position. Other than
we're
the fact
seeing-
Can you actually skip hand phase, or does he always do it?
you can
Didn't you
skip
get
hand
really
phase.
close phase?
It's just insanely difficult, and I've never seen it done.
It's like
And
DMless Simless. We theorize it's possible, but haven't seen it.
And if you get it, you'll have like an unbeatable like split from then on that you'll only lose time to.
Yeah, that gold will be forever losing time to.
No, that split will forever be losing time to. What are you talking about? You'll never get a faster fight if you get DMless than this. It would be you'll never gain time on that fight. for the
Yo,
rest of
Faye,
your
you're
life.
cheating. You've got
Chop.
overcast.
Overcast.
Oh, did I have Overcast?
Oh,
for
do you have
Country?
overcast?
No, you've got overcast for Country of the Musketeers from Sora.
Oh,
That's actually really good.
Wow, this cheater.
That's
I know,
very
right?
good.
the game has finally blessed me with something good.
I'm obsessed with looking for overcast, so that's why I look for it.
Thank you,
I'm
because I'm
obsessed
too
with
lazy.
My whole thing with that is it takes time to check, and if I get it, I'll just go faster regardless. So I just don't bother checking.
Oh, right.
well,
This is
you
my
can just
least
see
favorite
it.
dive in the game, by the way. Let's not choke Dive Wing for Sora again, please.
Oh my word. You
I always choke this dive.
You can bonk like 3 times and be fine. It's just sometimes you don't get enough points.
So this is where they might start doing different things for EXP for Sora, since Sora's kind of up in the air right now.
Yeah, we don't know with Sora. We're just kind of still like working out how to do Portalus
There-
correctly.
I have an
There
idea
is,
on what I prefer.
You can get lucky though, and we call it the Hero Portal, the God Portal, whatever you want to call it. Where Adam is right now in this fight, force fight he's doing, a portal can spawn. It's really rare, but it gives a lot of EXP.
I just
And
thought of
you can
something.
do it
Wouldn't we
twice.
be able to see it on the ground in this fight? Like it's non-spawnable.
We
If
might.
it-
It's
going to be
happened
there.
over here.
I've never looked for it. I've gotten it like twice.
Yeah, I
think.
just thought about that because I've seen portals in other fights, so I don't know if it would show
Oh,
it that way.
also, can you like explain to me like, did like this command have to recharge at the start here on the
Yeah.
3DS version?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure.
I just honestly couldn't remember. I'm just sat there going like, why are my commands recharging?
Yeah, it's a bit
When I
of
first did it.
Sonic
get the
tried
portal.
putting on knockout punch that you get for Travis Town 2 because it has like 7 more strength in the same magic, but all that really does is let you kill one Mimi bunny.
That's not the attack you want to use.
So it's kind of pointless of a menu to do because the bunny will die to a balloon as soon as you get it up anyway. So if it saves time, it pretty much loses the time it'd save by putting it on. So this is the first boss, if you want to call it that, of Country
Yeah,
Must
Sora's
Be
got
fight.
like four bosses, dude.
Ooh. Yeah, you just kind of it's basically an auto-scroller fight. Once again, you just kind of spam balloon round on him because you don't have Dream Eaters, so you can't get Spirit Roars.
And Ice Barrage tracks him, which is really nice.
Yeah,
I made the mistake of wasting comment in the Oleo fight.
Yeah,
I made the
it's
mistake of
pointless.
equipping before a Tyrantorex.
How much does it do to elements? I haven't done that yet.
It brings him down to like half health, so it's
Oh, that's
sweet.
good. Because unless you get a Spirit Roar,
This overcast!
how much is this doing? I need to see this. Use a balloon.
If I don't
What
get
the-
overcast for the what never was, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh
That's
my
insane.
word, dude.
What was that, like 5? Like basically one cycle and one extra balloon run through your abilities or your commands, and you finish the fight. Basically.
I like how you didn't do that portal there, Adam.
Yeah.
You're just like, nah, dude, no need.
I just get experience in the Opera
Yeah.
House.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I like that strat you came up with, though if I see any stray dinos, I'll probably just grab
Yeah.
them.
So
Yeah,
this is a segment where he's throwing barrels down you're supposed to dodge, but if you just
It's the
since we
Donkey
have
Kong
Super
segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
If-
this is the best.
But we have Super Glide, and Sora's small enough that if you just Super Glide against the wall going up, which you kind of have to do anyway with how it turns, they don't hit you ever. So it's pointless.
I've been meaning to test whether like flow motioning up the pillar in the middle is faster. Because like you can just go straight to them.
It looks faster, and I've got a decent strat for doing so that I usually do, so you'll see it here actually.
Well, yeah, see, one thing about a recent route change that we finally got around to doing with HD, because we're actually testing stuff with a lot of people now, is
Yeah, because we didn't test
Yeah.
on 3DS, we just did stuff.
you're seeing all these Spirit Roars, but back on 3DS, we had different Dream Eaters, and if you ever
That
got
was
a
a good
single
fight, by the way.
Spirit Roar in your run during a decent time, it was like insane. You're like, oh, I just got Spirit Roar. And
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
just
run
got
was a good
Spirit
run.
Roar.
I don't know if we explained why we never test stuff on the 3DS version. The game only had 2 save slots on the 3DS,
Yeah.
and you needed to commit one of those to have a New Game Plus file.
Yeah.
And I personally used the other file for my level 1 playthrough. So I had no save files to test stuff, and would have to do a playthrough of the game anytime I had an idea. So we never
Yeah.
tested anything.
That's how it was for
any
me too.
testing was done in races, basically. It's like, let me just try this time. That
Yeah,
was
that's
basically any
all
form of
we
testing.
ever did. Like the reason why we pick up Ice Barrage now is because Faye told me to do it one run, and we discovered that it was actually useful in like some places. We were like,
Like-
oh,
Putting aside like loads and all that other stuff, the time, like this run has gone down immensely in time just from being able to test things.
So elephants are one of the most annoying enemies in the game.
Yep.
They can
this
sunlock
is-
you with both of their attacks.
This is oh wow, you got double fire hose. That's what I call that attack. So these are fun enemies, and you cannot kill them with one balloon run unless you get a Spirit Roar. So, and like I said, you can get stun locked by both their attacks, and it's very annoying. And I'm gonna try that new comet thing because that's actually really nice if it does that much damage.
Yeah, it's definitely worth
that guy
using.
was just going, nah, you're not gonna go kill my friend.
And there's a
Oh
Spirit
my
Roar,
word,
so hopefully
dude.
this one dies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, did I just... No, it wore off, are you kidding me?
Oh, did you get Spirit Roar, but it wore off in like the start of the fight?
Oh yeah, he got a Spirit Roar right before
Oh.
the fight starts. Well, it might also have been because you used Graviza and wore off.
No, I didn't have the aura on me.
I never bothered looking. I don't look at like the only things I look at in half the fights in this are my command deck, so I don't accidentally use Cure. But this way I
We
kind of
don't even have it on half the time.
yeah. Oh, I
Oh,
mean, we
you-
put it on now. It's been on for a while. We put it on for since we don't have Balloon anymore because we sell that because we sell everything. We just put Curaga on a lot earlier than we used to. Because we have an empty command slot, so we said might as well put Curaga on.
I'm actually going without Kyoga. I'm probably going to regret it. We'll find
Yeah.
out.
Probably.
Oh yeah, with new Ice Barrage, because Ice Barrage takes up 2 slots. Some people go Kiragalus.
Wait, you're taking Ice Barrage and a Pete?
No, he's not. He,
Oh,
he
thank
just put
God.
another balloon right there.
You're just going YOLO Balloon.
Taking
mean,
Ice Barrage and a Pete is an awful idea.
Yeah, if you're like smart about the fight, it could be. You might not be in danger. You just have to not get like hit a lot.
Ice Barrage in Pete is only good if he gives you like the perfect patterns and doesn't DM.
Man, Pete. So Pete is the fight we buy slow for, and we only use slow for Pete pretty much.
Yeah.
Because
Like we
it's a cool fight.
it works on Command Fist slow, but
But
it's still
there's no point.
isn't worth it. Yeah.
Because the only reason we use it on Pete is because Pete can DM. And Pete can still DM even when he's slowed because it's a.
But it just takes longer for him to start the DM.
Yeah, and if you're lucky, you can just stagger him. But even then, like I said, he can just decide to DM. Even if he's being staggered, he can just be like, I'm gonna DM. And he goes
You're
and
so
DMs.
low on XP there, Adam.
That full experience away from a leveled up them.
Oh no, really?
I don't know if it's level 13, it's just a level up.
It's level 12, I think.
Okay.
Are the Beagle Boys, like, the first Beagle Boy fight considered a boss in this game? Or is it like Riku's where they give you XP? I can't
don't
remember.
They
think
don't give you XP.
experience.
They don't give you XP in this.
I know they don't give it to you
Nice.
before or during the Pete fight, but oh yeah, it does get. It's
I am
level 12.
so
but not
behind
13.
any XP.
Yeah, so we get hit at level 10 and we want level 13.
Yeah.
So,
But thankfully, loads in this game are like extremely fast. So just doing this actually doesn't use as much time as you would think. This still saves time over doing portals.
Am I still
Yeah,
not
dude.
level 12?
yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, but like we said earlier, thankfully enemies in this world give a lot of EXP. So there we go, level 13.
Remind
I
Riku
think
will
now
level
level
11 to level
12,
15 in one fight.
Yeah, reminder.
Yeah, because imagine if Beagle was
Reminder
counted as EXP in both fights.
Oh,
Sora
that'd
would
be
never
so
get.
good.
Sora would probably be insanely high level. Like he'd probably be 15 also.
He would never need portals.
So yeah, here's the P fight. The P fight starts off with the Beagle Boys once again, and you have to kill all 3, and then you have to use a reality ship on all 3 individually.
Yeah, ideally, what Adam's going to try and do is he's going to try and keep them all in a similar vicinity to each other, so that they will all die next to each other pretty much.
Yeah, I
and
got
so
2
the
out of
balloons-
3.
I usually have one that just stays alive too. I don't know what it is. I guess all the balloons going on. So this is another reality ship that's immensely different than the 3DS. In the 3DS, you just got like 3 commands of like certain swiping, and you would do it like you'd swipe forward or do a little circle. But in this one, it shows a bunch of cards, and the cards go down. Each card has a command, but one card is different, and you have to input that command. But if you fail it 3 or 2 times or something, it auto ends. So you can either just mash out commands and hope you get it fast, or wait to see what it is.
I've actually attempted to mash out stuff to see.
Yeah,
Like,
I fail it a lot.
doesn't-
So.
It doesn't always work.
Yeah. So here's P. Like I say, we use slow immediately, so we hope we can stagger him before he DMs. But like I said earlier, he can just DM if he
No,
wants to.
Pete, don't do it. You don't want to DM.
You don't want a DMP. You don't
Thanks.
want
Thanks, Pete. Good guy.
So he DM.
a good guy, dude.
No, he
Oh
didn't.
no!
DM
Oh
was-
yeah, he's running for it. So right there, when he got slowed, he was running. He'll just run right to his DM. But luckily, we just got DMless. His
Oh, you got
uses-
DMless, dude.
His
That's
DM takes about 1 minute. So
It's not that.
really?
Actually, it's harder.
It's a long while, but it's not a minute. That's a bit of an exaggeration.
I swear,
DMless is actually harder
It,
to
it
get
was
than
like that when
animated,
you're
though.
playing it, but it's not that.
I swear I lost a minute to this segment just from DM. It must be like the elephants
What
we
if it's
got
2
too.
minutes,
No, I haven't gotten that unlucky yet.
You
Maybe-
made that look a lot easier than it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Also-
lucky that I knocked him out of it.
These and
Spirit or
this fight,
Overcast
you take a
does
lot
so
of
much.
damage. Yeah.
Dude, I told you overcast, dude.
So hopefully, Faye also gets DMless. Overcast should make it easier, but you know, Pete can be Pete.
Your damage doesn't matter, it's whether or not Pete wants to.
Yeah, it's a lot of bosses in this game are just it's a dice roll or coin toss. The the boss will just say, I want to do this, and then there's nothing you can do about it. And Adam's coming up on one of those fun bosses, the best boss of the game.
The boss. Oh,
Yeah, this dive, I keep hitting stuff.
So
remember,
Rip
remember the
color
class.
by the way, because this dive does not like colorblind people. Because the
Oh.
green background and the green obstacles.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Remember the classic where timers didn't matter until
Really?
this world?
That was my fault.
What didn't matter to this world? Oh, time. Yeah.
Splits didn't matter until this world originally.
So we keep saying portals and portals, but like we said earlier, portals are random. So up until basically Symphony of Sorcery Sora, your splits didn't really mean anything since you would randomly lose the save time everywhere depending on what portals you get. But since we do portalless now, our splits actually matter throughout the whole run basically now, which is really
You hit
nice.
everything in that dive, dude. Like honestly.
So that dive just proved A ranking is pretty easy. Because that was
And one DM isn't too bad from
yeah.
Faye.
Yeah.
Basically, you can
it-
call Pete this game's hook ship because you might get it, you might not, and they basically use more or less the same amount of time.
I only got DM because I accidentally used Gravisa though. That was 100% my fault.
You're more than likely like if like you're really good with like how you use your commands, you're more than likely to get it, but sometimes you just run there regardless.
Yep. You like I said, you can stagger him, but you know you might just use it.
Yeah, he might just run there and do it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Also, I need to remember to do the shop here because I do it here now instead of earlier on.
Wow, Pegasus like.
Did it
That
body
guy
you?
was gunning for me. Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Super watch when I go to grind.
Dude, he's mad that
Wait.
like you stopped using him on your
Wait, I just jumped off the building. Okay.
Jesus,
Oh my god, dude.
I'm getting some weird movement this run.
Oh, so it's actually faster to super glide instead of grind the rail here, or you just do it because?
No, it's actually slightly fast. Oh my god, how did you jump off there?
Don't question it.
It's faster and it's just cooler, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it can be hard to position sometimes because it's just weird.
I'm
'Cause
more
you have-
consistent with it than my own jump and Riku's SOS.
dude, yeah. I don't like Golden Wall.
I love it and I never fail it, but I always fail it on HD.
but I always fail it. I never
you
fail it, but I always fail it.
You basically just did a clip. You just clipped through the rail. That was so weird. Because it even like kind of frame stuttered, if you want to call it frame stuttering, where it just like pushed you above it.
Oh, actually, I know why I keep failing it. I need to do a high jump for Riku. That would make it like free.
I mean, I did without.
Does high jump affect your jump speed when in flow motion?
It affects the position you're on the rail.
Rail?
Okay.
Oh. Huh.
Alright, we were gonna
So-
do the other thing too.
What other thing? What are you
Yo,
trying?
Adam, I'm hoping for some ballooners while doing movement. The
I don't know what
classic,
you
dude.
mean.
When it like the one place that like Dream Eaters used to shower with Spirit Roar was like when you were moving around in
yeah.
Symphony of Sorcery Sora, they used to be like, oh, you need it now, right?
Did
No,
either of you get
go on.
overcast if you were looking?
I don't know. It's hard to check for words that you aren't dropping on
Yeah.
because you'd have to go into the menu to look.
Yeah.
You
and-
used to be able to just look at the touchscreen.
Yeah, that's why I don't check just because.
Yeah.
It takes time.
You just kind of have to hope you have it.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed, right?
it would just waste time to check.
Yeah. We'd know because either Adam or no, Adam wouldn't notice. Like Adam would be like, oh, my damage is pretty good here.
I won't know on Spillikin.
Yeah, spell game.
My damage changes on Spillikin all the time.
Yeah. Why is damage so inconsistent in this game? Like none.
Because
like,
why is
none
this-
of it is.
Yeah.
You can't
This-
guarantee Balluna's always gonna hit.
Yes, like maybe only like 2 of the balloons will hit. Maybe all of them will hit. We don't know.
Well, we never know.
So Spelican is harder on HD. The orbs that he shoots and the border that he shoots at you come out faster, so they're harder to dodge.
Yeah, because it's
The
60
orbs in
FPS.
particular.
I
have
don't
died
bother dodging the
4
orbs.
times. I have died to Spelican like 4 times in HD. when
Yeah,
I
I don't have my orb timing down yet for how to dodge him.
I just don't dodge them because sometimes they just hit you even if you dodge, unless you dodge really slowly, in which case it's either faster to just get hit and not have to fall all the way down, or it's just, I don't know. I think dodging orbs is a waste of time to me. But the rock's usually okay. If you just see him do the animation, if you jump right there, you usually have enough time. Also, I find this harder for a reason. I can't seem to hit him with attacks. Like, I have to dash into him. Because I've tried attacks so many times, and they just whiff him. So I just give it up on that.
Dude,
Like,
the reason why
wow,
I
how that
died-
hit him? Like, I thought yours was going to miss, because you were so far away from him.
Yeah, you've only got to hit him with like a pixel of damage.
Yeah.
You've just got to touch him.
So he has Spear Orb right off the bat, which is, I think he just got 2. I blinked, so I might have missed
Yeah,
it.
they overload each other.
Yeah. For some reason, it's harder for me to tell in English. I don't know why.
I absolutely love Collision Magnet. Dude.
This is an insanely good fight so far.
Oh
The
no.
Oki game. Oh, the Oki game.
So this is a boss that once again
Sweet.
can
Good
just
fight.
say no, because he can just teleport away.
I
And
missed 1-0G, but that was it.
And he can teleport somewhere really far from you or up on one of these rocks. And since Super Glide doesn't actually make us go up, we have to flow motion around to get to him.
And Collision Magnet is actually broken on this guy.
Yeah, I need to start trying that.
We use it for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I just started using Ice Barrage like last run. So.
It was literally because, wasn't it? Because like you tried it in Balloonless Silver, and we're like, oh no.
Okay, fun dive time.
Yep. This is the dive that makes or breaks Sora.
Yo, Adam, are you gonna get like the 1 cycle again?
I've only got 1 cycle and 3 cycle.
I've
you
only
gonna
ever
get
got
the
one
full attack.
On
Dude, I've
HD.
only ever got 1 cycle once.
I
I
got
lose so
one
much
attack.
time to it every time.
Yeah. I've gotten 1 attack off.
Did
one
I do
cycle.
the
This is just
thing?
What did you forget?
That sucked.
I think I did the thing. No.
What thing? What'd you do?
Forgetting all for 1.
No. I have
Forgetting
0
Kriga?
Gravazon.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Oh,
So just like Brawl Amari, like 2, you basically do the same boss fight again,
I
but
didn't see the
there's
end
a
at
second
the end.
phase. Yeah. There's a second phase where she turns around and you have to hit 3 points, but she does this where she kind of just spazzes out. Yeah, she does. It's very hard to hit her.
the correct word.
Yeah, she freaks out. It's very hard to hit her. So you can get 1 cycle if you're lucky or you're
I
really
found
good
it
at hitting
easier
her.
in HD to like mash out your combos here, but like it's still completely random. Oh,
But-
also that attack's trash to deal with.
The beam
Where-
attack.
Yeah, the beam.
Yeah, but it's also, if you're good at it, it's faster because it breaks both if you break one.
Yeah.
Because
Still
I've
gonna
actually
have a
been,
hard time here with Pelican, but
I've actually really enjoyed that attack on HD because it's easier to hit for me. As I've never hit it on 3DS. But on HD, I've started to hit it. I'm like, this is awesome.
I
So-
don't know if I can still A-rank.
Yeah, the three phase might be
you
bad.
get like 2.5. You get like 2 minutes to A rank.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
Like, this is
Okay, I
another
think this
reason-
is still being A-rank since that was close enough. But yeah, that was a garbage fight. This is gonna be close. Okay.
I've never actually done the relative from Pelican. What does it even do?
What was it?
It's does nothing. It literally will just make him fly away from you. He'll
Okay,
break out
so
any
yeah,
stagger
he's
you've
immune
done,
to
and
it.
he'll fly away from you. It's very bad.
This is
I tried it once because it's
bad.
like HD. Maybe it's good on HD, just like the Wargo one is. I'm like, nope, does nothing.
To sum up the last few minutes of both runs, this is bad.
This is bad. Did you still get A rank?
Yeah, I A-ranked it. It
Yeah,
had
I-
like 3 seconds.
Yeah, That one is really generous with the time, but
Thankfully.
it's
It better
it's
be.
yeah, it's still annoying. Very, very annoying fight.
Oh well, still going good pace, so whatever.
At
That
least
was
you didn't die.
Yep.
At least I one cycled.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't DM without Zero Graviga, that's pretty good.
Yep. So here is the last die for Riku, and thankfully
easiest
it's
one in the game?
also no,
It's
it's
one of
the
the
second
easiest.
easiest. It's the
It's
second
one of
easiest.
the easiest dives. And the best part is you can bonk off like 4 things, 5 things, and still get an A rank. It's
Yeah.
so free.
The easiest dive was way back in the beginning of the game. If anyone remembers, it was the
Oh,
grid.
the good.
And if you remember what he did, all you do is you kind of just sit at the bottom of the screen the entire dive, and you just go through it. Nothing hits you. This one is easy just because there's no enemies and there's really nothing flying around except for this one segment right here, and even then it's really hard to hit anything. It's just a very easy, comfy little dive that you really don't have to worry about anything.
I never
Because
get the
all the-
laser opening anymore.
You don't have to worry about points at all because it gives you so many.
The amount of points required to finish is the amount you need to A rank.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Just recover blood instantly. Thanks.
Oh, all your
It's okay. I got the
B's were
laser.
near each other. Oh, yeah, that's.
Okay, Sora hit. Thank you.
I think it did that to me. I immediately retried when that happened to me. It was like
So
20
I
seconds ago.
hate the reality shift in this version of the game because it limits
I'm not
how
the
you
only
can
one. It's
break
so
the
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's much more limiting with how you can do it, and you're more restricted to following what the game wants
Yeah.
you to.
Because back on 3DS, you would just have to slash, and you didn't have to do it in one hit. You had to destroy all the links in the chain, but it was very easy to kill them all in one hit on the 3DS. Because, like I said, it was more free. It was less restrictive. But here, it's a straight line across in one direction, so it's very.
Thank you.
You could swing in any direction on the 3DS.
Hey Ace, thanks for the layout.
Thank you, Ace.
I thought you weren't gonna have chat open.
When are you making me? I said I was gonna open it once Connor started talking. When are you gonna make one for my stream?
I
Just steal
almost
this one.
choked dive wing. That
Oh,
was so close. So many
So you got-
whiffs.
So everyone's getting dive wing, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah.
I definitely didn't go out of my way to make sure I got it.
Yeah, definitely not, dude. Definitely not.
Now you'll have a PB with Divewing on Riku.
Hey, you don't know
Or-
this is gonna be a PB. Shut up.
Wait, was it Riku or was it Sora? I forget who does Brawl Mark. No, it's Riku. Riku does Brawl Mark too. I'm dumb. The Sora does Buzzerfly too.
Do you run this game?
A lot of
Like,
it's muscle
honestly.
memory. You think
Yo,
any of us pay attention during these runs? We just
Oh,
Just
yo,
do
are
it.
you gonna get the death portal?
No.
That doesn't even
Way
matter.
level
Though.
15. Why would I do that?
No, I know. It's just. I
Oh,
find
just
it
having
funny
it in
'cause
the way.
Yeah, because it spawns right in front of the chest.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but you
No,
can open
I
the
got
chest
it.
from the side anyway, so it's not a big deal.
I know
What-
better
what
than
happened?
that.
Did you like bump into like 10 things?
No, just one thing. I'm good. It's just dumb.
So that was the last menu of the game,
Yep.
except for equipping Divewing on Sora.
Yeah.
But
So-
ability-wise, we're done now.
Yeah. All the commands are whatever they're going to be for the rest of the game for Riku. And he just put on high jump. I'm assuming that was he put on high jump, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for high jump, we use it for one of the boss fights at the end of the game because we need to be a certain height to dodge attacks.
We used to use
pretty much
double
it.
flight as well, but it just isn't good.
Yeah, high jump's enough height. And we get to skip a chest if we don't pick up double flight.
The un-B-rankable dive,
Yep.
even when I
So
do
easy.
awful at it.
It's also because timer stops now.
I've B-ranked it once because I forgot you had to actually pick up all the points at the end through that circle. I like it,
Also-
just skip it.
Also, this is that pattern there that you just got for the.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite one. I cannot stand.
Don't
that
worry,
one.
just got it again.
It's so bad, isn't it?
I hate that they're random, like, cause I had a run once where
Come
I
on,
pretty much
Riku,
just
it's
mashed
a
out
game.
the attack and it broke them all. Like all, like 3 in a row, nothing, because obviously I don't have the trophy, but it was like 2, and then I guess the third one I missed it or I didn't get that pattern. But there's some nice patterns with these.
No, Ace, after this layout, I am seriously like that. Thank you for this.
And then you get layouts like, or patterns like that, where you can just end it instantly.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
mash out the attack and it's gone.
What
Those
I
are nice
find
ones.
is young Xehanort loves to give me that like any awful one.
Yeah, I get very bad ones on the Untitled.
And
I almost failed it once because
I like always fail it unless I spend like 30 seconds trying to do it.
yeah. My young Xehanort splits a JoJo meme. I used to call it Bites the Dust because I'd fail it and he'd turn back time, but now I just call it the world because he just stops time.
Alright, how many deaths on anti-black coat?
No, none.
Not a lot of us have
I
honestly
have all
died.
faith in him.
Yeah.
I've died like 5 times to that guy.
I mean,
when I played the game.
In making my file, I died a lot. And that wasn't because I was on proud, I just kept getting one-hit kill comboed.
Oh, I hate that.
It's nothing you can do. So this is, once again, a boss fight that is entirely up to the boss if you live or die. It's not if you waste time, this one is you will live or die. Because one of his moves brings you to 1 HP, and then he can just kill you after that, because it brings you into the air, and then you have to fall, and you can't cast Cure while you're falling. And he can place... Oh, are you like frame dropping here?
Yeah,
Pipes are good.
This might be a pro... Is this a pro thing? Because mine is a frame drop here.
No, it happens on mine.
I don't get it on mine. I don't know. That's weird.
Why
should it be an English thing?
Yeah.
I think it might be an English thing. It might just be an English thing. But anyway,
Why is English so bad?
So like I said, he brings you to 1 HP, and then he can do an attack where he just makes something come out of the ground, and you can just land on it and insta-die. But he can also just hit you as you fall and stuff. Like, this fight is a coin toss if he kills you or not. It's completely random. It's an easy fight other than that, though. Because he only really does like 4 different attacks, including the one-hit kill.
Yeah, pretty much. If you know it's a good fight if you don't see the one-hit kill come out.
Yeah. You know it's a good fight if you don't die.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the thing.
I didn't need to cure, but I just wanted to play it safe at this point.
Yeah, and yeah, that was a great fight. Because you also got like 2 Spirit Lords during it, I think, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's like the thing with this fight. If he doesn't get through to that attack, you know it was a good fight.
Yeah. This is
So,
basically
Ansem,
like...
I want him to dash at me, but he's using this attack instead. which
Yeah,
sucks.
because Ansem has 2 patterns to get up with. He can do what he's doing here, where he just throws stuff at Adam. Or he can dash at you. If he dashes at you, you can use Balloon right after he hits you once, and it stops it. But if he throws stuff at you, it kind of just bodies you. Because if he throws one thing at you, he's going to throw something else at you again. So it's a
I
little
like
slow.
how the reality shift wasn't hitting him.
Story of my life.
So this is basically like the final bosses of the game, part 1, because this is like a sequence of 3 boss fights.
Nice whiff, dude.
And then it's then you go through and fight another sequence of boss fights as Riku again. Sora really doesn't do much at the end of the game in this game. He fights one boss.
He gets one
and then
shot by
he-
Zemnis. That's what
Yeah,
he does.
you get killed by
Dude.
Zemnis.
Dude, I told you about the triple laser ring earlier, right?
Yeah. Zemnis is a cool boss fight. It's
Zemnis has one attack. Well, I guess we'll wait till we get to him. For
yeah,
now,
that's what I'll try to
so
wait till we get to him to explain.
I need to get the reality shift in this fight before he DMs. That's what
Yeah.
determines if it's a good fight.
So hopefully we don't see it, so I'll explain it assuming we don't see it. Ansem 2 has like a couple moves. He can throw those discs at you, which is whatever, like not much matters. Or he can throw these like balls of fire, which rarely actually hit you. He can throw those like arrows at you, which once again rarely hit you. Or he can slam his fist down. The slam the fist one I hate the most because it actually hurts you.
I got the DM.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
15,
he
let's go.
DMs.
No! Oh! I almost managed to avoid it.
So when he
It won't let me
DMs, we'll
activate
see it.
that.
We'll see here. He
I love
basically
the
throws you
background.
at the end of the room, basically, and you have to go chase him all the way down. Oh, you darn! You almost got that reality shift in time.
Yeah, I tried to get it.
Does it actually teleport you towards
Yeah.
him? Because I remember
Yeah.
back on 3DS, I did that, and I just whiffed in place.
Yeah, it teleports you to him. So
And because I
Yeah.
got one DM, I will likely get a second one now.
Yeah.
Usually
Which
you
is
get
like
a
a-
reality shift earlier in this fight because you do so much damage and all that with your balloon res. You usually should get a reality shift earlier, which will stagger him for a while, and he usually won't DM at that point. He'll just go into this, what he's doing here, and then you'll kill him by the end of it before he actually sends you to the end. But
Well,
since he
people
didn't
are-
get the reality shift, he's
Yeah.
going to get DM'd, which is
Um,
sad.
If unlike you get the reality shift, you get to stay in front of him because he gets stunned, and you basically skip
Yes.
everything.
Yeah,
in
and
this fight.
if you get lucky or unlucky, I guess it would be since it's a like reality shift, while he's DMing, you'll teleport right to him. So you don't have to run down the corridor again.
Yeah.
So this fight was just
So-
very unfortunate, and hopefully.
So the fight took like two and a half times longer than it should because I didn't get the reality shift before the DM.
And no spirit rules.
I think he got one
Yeah.
like at the very beginning, but that was it. I think. So yeah,
I
that's an
don't
unfortunate
think he
fight.
got any spirit rules.
Yeah, that fight is at the mercy of your Dream Eaters.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate fight.
Like most fights in endgame, they're at the mercy of your
Yeah.
Dream Eater.
The world that never was is pretty much determined on Spirit Wars.
That one's the most costly though because of all the stuff you have to go through for it.
So now we're dropping back to Sora in a second for a single fight. Oh, you can just drop there and you still do it? I thought you had to get the cutscene.
That would
Nope.
happen.
Okay. I was always too scared to try that because it would always just be in a run. And I thought, like, if I drop here, I'm going to drop back again.
Oh, and I think I found what you're talking about for going through this room now.
Oh,
You go to the first building and you just blow him
Faye.
off the left side of it. Yeah. Sadly, Faye died to ABC here, or Anti-Black Coat. We just call him ABC. Or Bad Fight, whatever you want to call him.
a bad,
It's
What
a
is it,
very
the one
bad
shot?
fight.
a bad character.
Nah, I just got all my stuff canceled out.
Yeah,
I was trying
this
to
is the
heal.
bad fight you Adam. Because now you're at the basically you're just barely above.
Now I'm
the
gonna die to a
ground.
one shot.
Yeah,
Did
this
you
is
get one
unfortunate.
shot?
Or did you get lucky?
No.
Oh, yeah. See, this is just really bad luck.
Yeah.
with
When you
ABC.
get hit by that move, it takes you down to 1 health no matter what at this point in the game.
Oh, wow,
And
that was
you
really
can't do
worse.
anything until you land on the ground. So if he
Yeah.
uses any attack, then you die.
Yeah, and that was a no hope attack because he used the arrows, which hit Faye while she was still in midair. So there was no hope there. Sometimes Anti-Black Coat will use this red move that he's using a lot, and sometimes he uses it so early
No.
that it disappears before
Go
you
away, go away, go away.
So if he's going to use any move after one hit kill, you want him to use that one because there's an actual chance of you surviving.
Yeah, you want him to basically run at you because you have a chance to avoid it.
Yeah. Oh, that was also another lucky one. It used it that early.
It's not a very high chance, but there is a good chance.
It's always scary just getting the one hit kill move on you just because you don't know if you're going to live through it.
Yeah.
There's just that moment of suspense where you're just hanging in midair.
Yeah.
Where you're just sat there
You're
going,
praying.
please don't do this to me. And he'll do it to you, usually.
And right here, sadly, we can't get past these buildings without doing the reality shift unless we find a clip.
They can't. I've never really tried not to.
I
Put that out
tried.
there.
You can. I tried.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried in my prop playthrough. I'm like, I'm just gonna go buy these. I'm like,
Yeah, does it like stop you right at the top of the building?
oh. Yeah, pretty much. It just says no.
Oh,
to
you
go.
actually put high jump on the Sora. I don't put high
Yeah.
jump on the Sora.
I use it for one jump.
And just that jump.
Yeah, it's that one spot where you can just jump over it.
Oh, because
It was
if, like,
2
you
when I
get
did the other
ledge
reality
grab,
shift.
if like you get the ledge grab, you just
I am
clip
getting
back
bad
through,
luck with these reality
just fall
shifts.
down.
Yeah.
Screw
So
it.
Adam's about
Yeah,
to
if it's good
enter
enough, I'm not gonna
Zemnis.
bother.
And Zemnis is is probably one of the hardest bosses in this game that isn't like 100% random.
But has one of the funnest one of the most fun gimmicks with not doing the reality shift.
Yeah. Basically, Zemnis has insanely high magic defense, so you deal no damage to him, basically. But unless you get a Spirit Roar. So once again, it's entirely up to your Dream Eaters if you do well. And he also has many hits. He has one attack, I should say. He has one attack that can basically
Thank
one-shot
God
you.
I got that kill because he
Yeah.
used it.
Oh, yeah.
If
The
he's
buildings destroy your Dream Eaters here.
Dude, get hit,
See-
Zemnis, please. Stop teleporting.
Yeah, he can also teleport around and just not get hit. And there is there's like a meme, a myth about this fight where we can get DMless if we just stagger him long enough. And Adam actually got really close with his last 3DS run, where he had like 20% of like his last health bar left.
Wow, all the teleports, Adam.
Yeah.
So basically, at
Nice.
this point, he can DM whenever he wants. So like, you're way past the
It's like around 4 bars where he'll
Yeah.
like attempt to DM constantly.
Yeah, there he goes. He just went.
And now I have to use my cures so my Dream Eaters can die.
Yeah, these two Dream Eaters with its current dispositions are at, which is called Spark Jockey, which is the reason why they're giving us so many Spear Warriors, die to 2 hits in these buildings. 2 buildings hit them and they die.
I tried to counteract it by like when I made them, giving them more defense. But it doesn't work.
Yeah. 2 buildings kills them because usually buildings will hit them twice. So it's technically 3 building hits, but like I said, usually 1 building will hit them twice. And you shouldn't really pray that 2 buildings will only hit them once each, because if they die, you pretty much have to res them, unless you're like at the very end of the play. Because in this game, if a Dream Eater dies, you have 30 seconds to res them, and if you don't, they disappear.
Yeah, this is also one of the few boss fights. This is one of the few boss fights where I always try to be above half health, just so I can't get cheap shot and died.
Yeah.
Because his one shot, it's not that hard to avoid, unless you just started casting a Balloonra.
In
The
which case you're
cast
screwed.
animation for Balloonra is so long that if he starts using that
Yeah.
attack, you will get hit. And
So,
if you're below 70% health, it's a death.
Other than the beginning of that fight where it was just non-stop teleporting, that was a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him dodging all
Yeah.
the balloons when I was in
Right, what am I
Spirit was sad.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Zenith has one attack that can basically kill you, is where he surrounds you with lasers, and that deals over half your HP, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
70%.
Yeah, it's like 70 to 75%.
It's a lot of damage. Even on beginner, like that one attack does insane amounts of damage. And now we're back to Riku for the end of the game. That was
That's
the end of
reality
Sora.
shift.
Yeah, that is the end of Sora. Like, that's
Well,
Sora's
you
final boss.
get to tag him.
Yeah. Riku is basically the main character of this
Oh,
game.
it happened again.
Pretty much.
So, my magic weapons have been really nice to where if Master Xano opens up this fight by teleporting behind me,
Oh,
my weapons will just slap him and set him in place for me to get my balloon off.
yeah.
They just slap him, go get off him.
So, if anyone remembers from the BBS run earlier, this was the secret boss. This is what is he called in that game? Mysterious Figure.
Mysterious figure.
Yeah, this is young Master Xehanort. This is that guy. And in this game, he is not nearly as strong because he gets staggered for basically every single
Yeah,
balloon that
He
hits
actually
him.
gets staggered. Like
Yeah,
in second phase, in clock
In
phase, that isn't
the
even
world.
a thing. But that's just how that phase works. Oh, and you got a spirit roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
A good fight, he just stays staggered the whole time until here, where he uses the world to stop time. For
Now it's
JoJo
now
means.
it's time for the reality shift that's
Yeah.
I always fail.
And this is the second phase of the fight where, like I said, he stops time, he goes into this clock, and if you don't do this reality shift fast enough, or if you die or don't kill this clock fast enough, he turns back time, and you have to do the fight again. But
But
he
with
also
low
only,
health.
yeah, he only has like a bar and a half or 2 bars of health.
That was a clock phase.
Did you just get? Wait, that's 2 Spirit Roars. Don't tell me you're gonna get 3rd.
Oh my word, dude.
You get Spirit Roar before this hits and he kills him? No, okay, but that was, you got 2
Did he even
Spirit
get
Roars, that was
past
good.
the first cycle?
He
of
only
attacks?
used his force.
So during clock phase, he sends out clones, and the clones can
Fight
do.
was so good, dude.
Who needs double
Yeah.
flight?
There's 3 attacks that clones can do. They always start off with physical hits, and then usually, I think after that point it's random. I'm not entirely sure. He can either use fire like tornado, and they run at you.
They can
Which
either
is very
use
easy
Raging
to avoid.
Storm or Cross
Yeah.
Slash or whatever it's called. X Blade, Wing Blade,
X-Blade, Wing Blade, yeah.
X.
And what you really want to see for like really optimal is you want to see the X Blade or Wing Blade, where what it is the clones jump into the air and they send a projectile at you. And if you time it right, you can use a Balloonra. The projectile will cancel your animation, and you can immediately use another Balloonra while you're still in the air, and they'll just keep hitting you while you're doing that for an insanely fast fight. And shouts to that Spirit Roar on the way to Zenithus.
They
That
always
one-
give you Spirit Roar too, dude. It's like 100% consistent.
You know what? Just because I happen to know this, I'm gonna cheat because I'm gonna lose anyway.
What
Wow.
are you gonna do? Oh, so I guess I should explain this. This is
God
the
bless Portal
technical
Crowd.
the last dive of the game, technically.
Boom,
It's-
I
Yeah, you
now have
just have to
overcap.
collect Sora.
Yeah, you
Don't
collect
do a
every
me
sword.
and have to
Do it
repeat
again.
the entire dive.
Yeah. Technically, let's do some plot here. You're supposed to be diving into Sora's heart right here, I guess. And because this fight is so
These
random, like
people
this
aren't
is
here for the plot.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
That's
Hey,
just like-
I see what you're doing.
hitting overcast.
I see what
Oh,
you're
you're
doing.
getting overcat. Wow, this cheating.
Yeah, this fight is very random if you don't understand what's going on because he's fighting a shadow version of Ventus.
With the Kingdom
and-
Key.
Yeah, with the Kingdom Key. And he's supposed to be guarding Sora's heart who you're diving into. If anyone's wondering why the heck you're fighting Ventus, it's very weird. And this is the final boss of the game.
Of course I'm gonna force overcast on
time is
Xemnas. I hate this fight.
And Ventus is, once again, keeping up the tradition, a boss that does what he wants. Here he's white rooming, which you can't hurt Faye during that white room. There's 2 different ones. And he also, just like Xemnas, can just teleport around. And you can't really do anything about him because he's in the ground and you can't hit him. This white room is a little better, but...
So now you get to see why Japanese is better than English.
Yeah. So after
Yeah.
you kill him, he goes in the middle and you do a shot. He like shot locks you, and you do a little mini game where you basically just mash attack. But for some reason in English, he just sits here and doesn't really do it. Like see right here, he's not doing anything, and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's an English only thing apparently.
So, I PB'd.
Yeah.
By, like,
Oh
but-
yeah.
5 minutes, I looked
Yeah, I
at
just noticed. You got it, too.
Don't get excited about that because my PB has been was the only run that I had done on this version.
I mean,
This is my
it's
second
15
run of
is
the
still
game
a
on
pretty good
PS4.
run.
You PB'd like 5 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't
You're
go
both
all
all
the way
faced
this
if
time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Faye's
Are you?
going-
Wait, is Faye gonna PB with more single cast?
I'm pretty sure you're on pace for PBing, I'm pretty sure. If you have good final fights, I'm pretty sure you can PB.
God bless Overcast.
Oh my god, Overcast and Spear
Holy
just body
god,
him.
this
I
damage.
told you it was worth it.
It might be.
Portal is out literally makes forcing Overcast a viable
Yep.
strategy.
This is where we go back to timing credits, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I hope
No,
you guys
Adam,
don't want to
look.
see the end screen because we're not sitting through that much credits.
Yeah, it's 16
It's
minutes of
16.
credits.
16 minutes of credits, dude.
And it also involves a mini game to unlock the secret ending.
Unfortunately, I can't do that now.
Yeah, good race, Faye. It was a shame that anti-black code exists.
Yeah.
Anti-black coat, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't care. It was worth it just for those Xemnas.
Dude, that was pretty good.
Oh my word, dude.
And now I get to make fun of chat because I get to listen to Sanctuary and they don't.
Oh no, dude.
Oh, rip. they-
Oh,
they
needless
can't
to say, I golded Xemnas.
hear-
Wow.
Jesus.
Did
Shocking.
you actually gold
So-
Semnus?
So is that worth it now? We
No.
just
It's
checked
actually
for
worth it if it
Overcast?
happens to be on your
It-
chart.
Yeah, it depends on how close it is.
Yeah,
Like
obviously.
if you only have to drop twice for it, go for it. Because sometimes you can get lucky and get 3 Evocasts in a row and have it for every final boss. Yeah, if you want to check and see if it's close, yeah, go for it. It's probably
Well,
close.
well, you have to drop anyway, so.
True, right.
And if you're not gonna get any magic gains or anything, you may as well.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how much. I assume Evocast is better than a magic game, but I don't.
Yes.
It's way better, it seems.
I basically it's Spirit Aura that entire fight.
I love
And-
how we get blizzard screens now, so the ice attack is no longer a threat.
Yeah.
Don't get hit by it.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're getting like the worst fight ever.
I
Someone
am.
thinks I'm you apparently, Adam, on Discord.
What?
So, someone's asking if I'm you on
Nice.
Discord.
Say yes, go for it. Oh, I should open the stream so I can see face.
I think I'm gonna fall just short of PV. I don't know.
It's gonna be close. It
It's
depends
gonna
on
be
how good.
so close.
You have to have a good Ventus.
If
Get
this is
that- get that
PV,
awesome
that's
2 minutes.
depressing.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have free time save on ABC.
I like how my timer wasn't chromed out. Nice.
Nice.
I specifically chromed my timer so it was possible.
Oh, by the way, did we ever prove that theory that Sora's weather carries over to Riku? Because I feel like I'm doing a lot of damage right now.
Does it?
It doesn't look like you are, honestly. It looks like you're doing normal damage to me. Because if you were overcast, I feel like you'd be...
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah, I don't think it carries over. Oh man, I got
to
the...
look at the fight I had overcast for, because the weather effects reset for Riku.
Yeah, so here's the X-Blades, but he's a little too close, so they're hitting him, like, they're hitting Riku a lot. So Riku doesn't get to cancel, sadly.
Or you could just be like Adam and get the god,
Yeah.
like God Spirit Rolls.
I prefer Tornado there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tornado is very easy to dodge. You dodge roll to the left and it doesn't hit you.
I don't think this is gonna be PB. That wasn't a good enough clock phase.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go preview what's coming up next.
Oh yeah, just play the opening without music. Just to tease people even more.
No, they can't hear it. Okay, so something I don't think we mentioned during this part on my playthrough, we have not routed out this dive whatsoever.
Yeah, we don't.
It's
know
one
the
of those.
fastest.
It's one of those things where maybe now that we can have a save point here to check that someone might, but I personally just go through it and get 30 Soras and then dive to the end.
Oh, I just dive really fast. I always get it. I don't know.
I go fast for like the first half of it, and then I go slow and get all of them to make sure I don't mess it up.
I mean, I don't have a set
You
route.
like-
Just muscle memory it.
You like do what I did, get 29 and then have no Soras left and have to redo the whole dive.
I just muscle memory it. I'm like, okay, I go here, then here, then here. I'm just like, and then I'm at 30 way before the ring pops up, and I
Okay.
never stop dashing.
If I have a good Ven, I'll PB.
Yeah, get the cage fan. Yeah, get the cage
Get
fan
the
back.
cage fan.
Where he never goes in the ground and you just have a constant spear roar, so you kill him in like 3 hits. But
Well,
then
that's
sadly
not
for cage
happening.
fan, yeah, for cage fan he went to down the very end. I think
I'm gonna bitch this out because I'm tired of dying here.
Oh yeah, he can do half your HP with one combo if he goes hard on you.
Yeah, that seems like real. Thing with this game, with solo levels that like our defense like
Oops, I just realized.
What did you do?
Sorry, everyone.
What did you do? Did you stop your timer or something?
No.
What happened? Did you die? What happened?
I'm gonna call out for that now.
I missed it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
PG-13 filter.
What'd you say? Oh. Oh,
Well, I mean,
just
he
said
can't
what'd you say?
repeat it.
Yeah, I noticed that after I said what did you say. I mean, I think we all slipped up. I said something I didn't know. I tried to say quietly
Yes,
after
it-
you did it. Yeah, you did.
don't worry, I did as well. I tried to do that,
Now finish the fight, please.
just die, please. Just die.
Just die, please. Am I going to have to hit you once?
Oh my word.
Oh, I missed
Yeah,
the
this was a
cave.
bit of a...
Reset.
Yeah, sadly...
What
How
is my
fast is...
PB?
Wait! It's 53. This minute 53. So you might if it's...
No, I'm PBing by seconds.
Yeah, you're probably in this because this is just Japanese.
Man, yeah, him staying in White Room for that long with one health is pretty unlucky.
Japanese lets you PV.
Japanese let you PB, Faye.
Nah, even in English you probably would have had it by like 10 seconds.
I mean, he only stands
Actually-
up like 6 to 8 seconds.
Actually, you only got it by 10.
Wow,
like,
look
9
at him
seconds,
moving
so...
immediately. Cheeto disc.
So maybe it really is, like, if this was English, you might not have, because you got it by like 8 seconds, so yeah, unlucky, you might not have PV'd.
Hey,
On
congrats on
English.
PB.
Yep, yeah, congrats.
So a 5-minute PB and a 10-second PB.
So it was proven here, everyone, Japanese is faster, because of this
It was-
one part. This one
it was-
part.
It was proven here that this game has a lot of work to do now that like people are actually gonna run it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know something that we just talked about shortly before this run was starting up weekly bases for this game again now that people
Yeah.
are starting to play it. Ah, they stopped. They cut it. Feels bad.
Feels bad.
Damn, they cut us, dude.
Wait, they can't hear us anymore. Unlock the Peaches.
Well, I don't know. I just
Yeah, no, I have it muted because I don't want to hear us like 10 times.
oh I don't. They might still be playing audio. All they did was change the background.
Let me turn it off.
Dude, we should do weekly races.